So, this is something slightly different. So, this is a very famous Kobold one-shot called Rise of the Redscales. And I will send out the click to join thing in a second, but I will do some pre-face stuff. How do I get the code for you guys to join again? God.
It'll be the first note that's listed in the chat at the side, and it'll be like in a black box.
Yeah, that's a good shout. I had to bump it all the way down because I've got dark mode on and it reveals it. So, if I send this to the Town Master's board, feel free to join. Oh, that's a good shout. I need to open the window real quick. Just 2 seconds. Right, there we go. Right. Hopefully you guys to see a black screen, right? Otherwise I'm going to be very sad.
Yeah, at the moment it's just black screen.
Okay, cool.
It's logging back in.
Yeah, black screen.
Sweet.
Oh, it's webcams on. I'm fucking munching away.
Hide.
Ah! Don't look at me.
I can't see it.
Turn my own.
Eating Doritos in the dark. Like the animal I am.
Deviant. Right then.
Amazing.
Well, let me reconnect.
Yes, it's just.
I can give you some backstory stuff now whilst you guys are loading. So, deep beneath the small town of Helmsfield, unbeknownst to its inhabitants, lies the world's biggest dragon's lair. This cavernous meta-dungeon has been grown underground for millennia. Here, the ancient dragon queen, Tiamat, lies slumbering, surrounded by the wealth of nations and the treasures of thousands of devoured adventurers. Here, her sinister plans for world dominations are hatched. Here, her prized treasures are kept behind numerous arcane and mundane defences. But maintaining such a place is a lot of work, and every dragon, no matter how ancient, needs minions. This is a story about two Kobold tribes, the Redscales and the Bluescales. Their duties include guarding the numerous vaults and hoards, setting traps, rearming traps, feeding the tamed monstrosities, and fighting off the occasional ooze that decides to climb out the bottomless pit. They are essentially the caretakers of this place. They also hate each other, and constantly compete for more power and dominance inside the lair. The primary cause for their feud is due to their different colours of scales. Kobolds are not very smart. One scale is... they're not even that slightly different colour, to be honest. You guys are both different shades of purple. You're not even red. They're not even blue. To the Kobolds, the tribe is the epitome of draconic heritage. To a casual observer, however, both tribes kind of look the same and act the same. So there's a bit of confusion why they would ever fight. Routine at the lair was shaken up when the Dragon Queen awoke for the first time in a decade and without giving instructions, left, along with all her salamander servants. Most of the kobolds, including yourselves, are far too young to remember the last time this happened, and now 10 days after her departure, various rumours are circulating amongst the Redscales. 10 days is a long time, especially for impatient kobolds. Perhaps she's left for good. Perhaps they've been abandoned. Alone with the mountains of gold and piles of dangerous magic artifacts. What if the Bluescales got to them first? So at this point in time, I would like you guys to introduce your characters. Who's playing who this week?
Who else is doing a silly voice?
No.
Go for it, Doug. Let's hear your voice. Inspire us.
Zoblov.
Yes.
I'm Mug, and I'm so strong, and this this is my bow, crossbow, and my other weapon.
And starts swinging a flail, which is actually just a broken hammer with like string between the handle and the hammer end.
And fuck those blue guys. This is our treasure.
Well, speaking of the blue guys, everyone has a nemesis in the blue scale. What has the blue scales done to Wrong Mug? What have they done to upset him? Remember, Kobold politics is quite a complex matter. Usually wars are started by someone literally stealing someone's shoe.
They once drank from me like a mug.
Hence the name.
That's where it came from.
And since we heard you go speak there, Rich, well, how about you introduce us to Yappa?
Crap, let's see if I can do a voice for this one, right?
I'm not doing one.
No, I'm not even gonna try. I don't think.
Set me up.
I might ease into it during the night
Okay.
when I feel more yapper.
I'm gonna ease out of it, so
The opposite.
Actually, fuck it, I'll go for it. I'm yapper, and I cast spells. I have one that one of the old ones speaks to me. It tells me, burn, yes, yep. The blue guys, they snuffed out my candle. My candle I was speak to an old one with. They blew it out when I was mid-conversation.
Now, even amongst the Redscales, Yappa is widely considered as batshit insane, which is saying something for kobolds.
It's fucking crazy.
Who wants to go next? We got Meepo and Taklak left. Who wants to introduce themselves next?
I can't think of why they wronged me.
Could be something as benign as giving you like a dirty look, and you've sworn them your life enemy ever since.
staring at your big tits.
That's literally what I was gonna
Bottom-
do, to be honest with you.
Bottom.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
They
Okay.
objectified you. Is that what's going on?
They're sick.
Anyway, yeah. Should I go then? Now that I've just said that.
Might as well.
Go for it.
Taklak is big tit kobold. She's a ranger. She likes to shoot the bow and arrow. She likes to explore the world, but she's here at the moment because they gave her a dirty look. They tried talking to her, but they were just looking at the boobs. She's not
Are you
happy.
one of the very, very rare kobolds that actually left the dungeon?
Exactly.
And is female.
Also that. I am indeed. Mostly enjoying like forest. The kind of being in forestry though, because obviously sun. Don't like sun. Stay in the
Nope.
deep dark forest.
Can't see in the sun.
still.
Yep.
Mhm.
And last but not least, we've got Meepo.
Meepo is strong and brave and leader. Meepo want to beat blue scales and show Tiamat's red scales are greatest. Meepo lead red scales to victory.
Speaking of leaders,
Lord.
Meepo's definitely not the leader of the Redscales. In fact, it's an ancient kobold called Ziggle. He is a massive 22 years old, and the cause of longevity remains unexplained and quite a mystery amongst the Redscales. Usually, the leader sits in the hub of your home, where in the centre of the middle of a somewhat amphitheatre is a giant pile of gold. And when meetings are commenced in this pile, as is commonly referred to, it's common for the leader to sit on top of the chest that sits on top. The test of all the years you've been alive, the whole 1 or 2, or if some of you are lucky, more than 2, has never been opened. Today, however, a meeting is called. But on top of that chest, it is not Zigil. Instead, a familiar face known as Char, which is known amongst the group as a very hot-blooded young kobold. He climbs atop the pile, and the tribe quickly gathers around him and he yells,
"Brothers and sisters, those filthy blue scales have finally crossed the line. We've been expecting this to happen for a long time now. 3 days. We've recently discovered we could use our speaking stone to eavesdrop on the filthy blue scales. Those imbeciles have forgotten to turn off theirs. And now I've heard with my very own ears the extent of their wickedness."
So, I should explain the sending stones. Each of the major rooms, the way Tiamat would send instructions out would be via these giant black obelisks. They're essentially sending stones, so she could send orders to the kobolds and the salamanders when they were still here to do certain tasks.
"I heard them say the queen is dead. I heard them say there were no longer minions, but masters. But wait to get worse. They have looted Vault 9, which they were supposed to be guarding, and they have armed themselves with tons of magical shit. They have sent out teams of their elite warriors. One is coming to our very own Vault 17. The other is going for the big pile itself." The gathered kobolds at this point erupt outrage and they start yapping maniacally. "We have only one choice," Char goes on. "We must send out a team of our own, an elite team to loot Vault 17 and arm themselves with magical shit and crush those filthy blue scales once and for all. And perhaps, in this time of need, we must open the chest."
As the gathered Redscales wonder how to respond, Zigil, the tribe's elder, steps in, limping forward on his cane.
"What you are proposing is treachery against the Dragon Queen,"
says Vigil.
"We must fight the blue scales, I agree, but we must not touch Queen's treasures."
Amongst the crowd, you see various arguments breaking out, but it's very 50-50. As fairly influential characters within the Redscale tribe, you could tip the balance in either way. Do you proceed without opening the chest? Or do you go forth, being the valiant heroes that you are, to kill the blue scales? What do you do? You can also listen to both Zigil's and Char's arguments, if you want to have a chat with them as well.
Blue scales, have it coming. Blue, oh, what do you say? Oh, yes, blue scales.
What do I go?
I don't know.
I go wherever.
We destroy blue scales.
So off the Redscales lair, you have 3 main caverns. You have one room that is commonly referred to as the Junk Room, but its formal title is the Riddle Room. Then you have Vault 17 itself, or you can go to the Monster Wing.
Riddle
But you can,
room.
do you want to talk to Zigil or Char further? Do you want to open the chest? Do you want to steal from the pile of massive treasure?
Treasure? To vault, then to blue scale.
Treasure.
All right. You could do an investigation check to see how much treasure there actually is in this pile. And a ballpark. Yes.
Investigate.
11. 11 does not do it. There's a lot of treasure so far. There's a lot of treasure.
Might as well get in on that investigation. Oh, no.
No, fine.
Get out of it.
You're just like staring off into the distance and zoning out. You're hearing the voices of the old ones in your head again.
Do it, Yappa. Burn them all.
Burn them all.
Meepo has no idea either. It just looks like a lot of treasure. And the chest is very shiny.
Meepo's facing the wrong way.
Doug is having a nap.
It's just static sounds.
From his brain.
Wide-eyed.
No treasure. How
I mean, we know it's a lot, so it doesn't matter how much there is. We just know there's loads.
Yeah.
There
More
is
than-
so much!
More than you can count.
Did we just take?
fake?
I just start picking at it, one coin at a time. Put them into my little pouch.
Yep.
I'm gonna do the same, but put it between my
roll-
boobs.
Roll. Both of you roll a d20.
Just a regular old D20.
Regular roll d20.
Alright, I'll do it in roll 20. 12. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
So, Doug, you grab a good handful of gold. You get, I would say, about 50 gold pieces. Alice,
Like,
however, finds
my
something
little tiny
shining in the pile. Something different, something silvery, something clear.
Ooh, yum.
You take out a diamond that is the size
diamond.
of your head. That is worth 400 gold pieces.
Diamond. Can I fit it between my boobs?
It will be poking out at all times, but yes, it could be
Can
lodged
I-
in there.
No, go between boobie.
Can I cover my eyes with one hand whilst looking at Taklak and then reach for the diamond when she's not looking?
Are you trying to
Just slap your
steal the
hand
diamond
away.
with your hand
But
covering
I
your eye?
have. Yeah, well, I don't want to be rude.
Of course, that'd be very. That is against
No
every rule
disrespect.
in Kobold cult, like etiquette.
Not disrespect Taklak like that.
Yep. No.
I want the diamond.
Slap your hand away.
If you could do a sleight of hand with disadvantage for me.
Get off my boobs.
Fuck.
You get off my
He literally just fondles a
Just a
boob.
honk honk.
And he keeps squeezing.
No. No, squeeze.
This diamond is very soft.
No.
You think it's a faulty diamond.
Diamond broken.
Oh, Barley thinks I'm telling him off. Telling you off, Barley. Diamond here, boob there. Get off. Not you. Shove a mug away.
Aw.
Good boy,
Um,
Barley. I'm sorry. He thinks I'm telling him off.
Aw.
No, I'm telling you off for touching my
Character Zach.
tits. Anyway, yeah, it's between my tits.
Okay. It's firmly placed in there. Char comes over and helps Mug off the floor. And he says,
Filthy blue scales, no show mercy. Here, open chest. Yes, yes. Queen probably dead anyway. No care if we take treasure.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
More treasure? More?
Yes.
More.
And she's gonna shrug and carry on taking some more. One coin at a time.
you keep going. There's plenty of gold in here.
Meepo's gonna go with what's his name? Chuck.
To
open the chest.
Char. Yep.
Char, that's it.
Mainly because most of his body's charred from a fire trap he accidentally triggered, but we'll ignore that.
Meepo go with Char to open chest.
Yes, yes. Chest locked though. I hit with stick, no open. You grey hero, you open chest.
Meepo hit with stick. He's gonna hit it with a stick to try and unlock it.
Uh-huh. The chest doesn't open, but it triggers a trap that's built into it. I need you to do a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Chest is ticking.
Meepo, great hero.
Well, it's what a case of you've partaken in this hallucinogenic gas before. You might have used it used it to trap the judges, so there may have been a couple missed triggers when you were tasked to try to set them up. But Char failed his role, and he seems to be tripping balls, and he's terrified of the chest. He thinks the chest is trying to eat him.
Can I Eldritch blast the chest? Try open it that way.
Yeah, you can. The lock blasts open, and there's a hole in the cavity.
Yes, plan. That's the plan.
And you can open the chest if you want. You still hear the
Bust the
hitting
chest
of the
open.
gas going around. Yeah, he's busted the chest open.
Meepo's like straight in that gas, just huffing it in.
It's like
It's like-
deep inhaling. It's just sat there like
Meepo,
living it.
great hero. Meepo, hero.
Everything's like going slow and
Yeah,
sped
everything's
speeds
going
up
slow.
every 2 seconds.
There's little like dragon unicorns going around his head. It's just loving it.
Can I send my little mini dragon familiar in to check out the chest for me?
Yeah, you can. It starts pulling out items.
Oh,
So your dragon familiar pulls out. So you guys are going to get a lot of magical items in this campaign if you really want. If you want to go your way.
Oh shit.
And because you're kobolds, who gives a shit about attunement? You can attune to as many things instantaneously as you want. Some of the stuff has
Yes.
special clauses. So in the chest we have a Wand of Wonder, which I don't know what it does, but it'll be fine, I suppose. A Pearl of Power, and 2 feather tokens in the shape of a tree.
two what tokens? Sorry.
2 feather tokens, tree.
Ooh.
What does a Wand of Wonders even do? Are you guys going to squabble over what you guys what you're going to take?
I'm
Feather.
gonna have my dragon instantly grab the Wand of Wonder
Okay.
and just bring it back to me.
It's just sprinting towards you with his little chubby legs, just like waddling towards you.
I take feather. Feather tree.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Grab. I just grab the one. Don't want to be greedy.
I'll
To
wait
the very
until
nature of
everyone's,
kobolds.
everyone's had a look. What else is in there?
There is
that all
1
that's left?
feather
Yeah, I was gonna
token
say,
and a
is that
Pearl of
everything?
Power. No, it's a Pearl of Power.
Okay. Meepo's already got his head like in the chest, huffing all the gas. So, I'm gonna see what he picks up. I'm gonna roll a d4. Even Pearl of Power. Odd feather. Picks up the feather. The feather
is
token.
I'm
thing.
gonna saunter on over, my feet slapping the floor,
Not again.
and
Like a
and
duck.
just gaze it and get the pearl out.
Yeah.
What the fuck does this do? Oh,
Pearl of power.
It replenishes a spell charge.
Bell slot, yeah.
eh.
Throw it to the ground.
It shatters.
No, thank you.
Oh.
Oh no.
But so gas
We'll look
starts filling the
around.
room
Does
now.
anyone
There's,
see?
there's gas coming out and it's not stopping, and you don't know not too sure where it's coming from.
I'm gonna peg my nose and look around.
Smells of rotting fish and turnips all of a sudden in the lair.
Meepo's going to shove the feather token into Mug's hands, and he's going to pick up the pearl off the floor. And he's going to say,
Shattered in pieces.
"Oh, is it
Yeah,
bust?
I
But-
threw it down on the ground.
Ruined it."
Straight down, and it's like there's a foul stench coming out of it now.
Oh, nice.
Oops.
But Ziggle comes up to you guys, since Char's still tripping balls. Oh, why did you have to touch the Queen's treasure? She's gonna murder us all.
suppose not before the blue scales do. Now, you must go towards the big pile. You must go into the dungeon. There are 3 tunnels. The riddle
Dungeon?
room. Vault 17. Yes, dungeon. We make sure it works. We keep the humans out. Are you stupid? As it was saying, riddle room, vault 17, and the monster wing. You might be able to get some animal companions, some monsters to help you in the monster wing.
I like animals. Perhaps we go to the monster room and find our friends.
Meepo, agree. More teammates for team.
Okay. Friends.
Gonna get a map sorted real quick. To add, literally doing this on the fly, which it is a bit tricky, but we'll get there. We'll get there. D&D tokens. That one. Nope, you're not gonna load. Okie dokie. Right then. I'll leave that for. Oh, it's just gone to Mama's Pro Prime. Let's go away from that. He's logged me out. Oh my word! Roll 20. Right. Technical difficulties and all that stuff. As you go down the right corridor, the strong musky odor of animal hits your reptilian nostrils. The circular cannon before you contains multiple barrels filled with chunks of old meat, rotten fungi, and murky water. Propped up on one of these walls are several 10-foot poles, some of which have rusty metal hooks attached to one end. Other poles end with loops of rope thicker than a kobold's arm. In addition to the entrance, 4 other narrow tunnels exit this room, leading into the darkness. A variety of low growls, snarls, and moans and scrapes can be heard from all 4. In the middle of the chamber, several dirty bedrolls are arranged around a fire. A one-armed kobold sits there, staring into the flames. Hearing you approach, he turns around and studies you with his one good eye.
Ah, yep,
He says penitently.
come to replace my old apprentice, eh?
You guys, as the Redscales, know this kobold to be the famous kobold called Mox. He is a one-eyed, one-armed kobold that is the caretaker of the monster wing. He looks after all the monstrosities that the dungeon uses. What would you guys like to do?
So famous.
Ah, yep. Famous I am, yes. You here to feed the animals, yes?
Feed, yes.
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 Meepo, feed.
Good.
Mug feeds.
I have four terrible creatures here in the cells. Would you like to make friends with a manticore, a basilisk, owlbear, or a disgusting grey thing? I do not know what it is.
What does the grey thing look like?
You would have to approach down the dark tunnel to see it in the cell. Each of these creatures are the same in that aspect.
But the grey thing is so tempting.
Yes,
I have
yes,
to know.
beyond terrifying monster he is.
Is it stuff?
Is it what?
Stuff.
Yes, very much stuff, yep.
Is it magic?
Oh, don't know. Not get too close. Might take me other good eye.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna walk towards the grey thing.
Meepo thinks we need most terrifying creature, and he's going to follow as well.
Grey is so scary.
Meepo very scared, but will be brave.
Okay, we
I'm
know
just going to
it's all full.
silently follow them, chatting away to my little mini dragon familiar.
You go down the corridor towards the fourth cell. Inside, because you have dark vision, of course, as you're being kobolds and the ultimate race, contains a miserable, emaciated grey creature. And since we do have someone who's gone to the surface... Oh, let me just get rid of that link there so people don't see it. I need Taklak to make a... what kind of check would we make to how much of the world she knows? What kind of... Are we talking survival check, maybe?
Survival, insight, history. Depends what sort of.
Sorry, just bumping the game link out of the way. Don't mind me. Oh, yeah, I'll be back. What kind of roll? Let's do an intelligence roll. Just a straight up intelligence.
Straight up intelligence.
Yep. Oh. In all your travels, you've never seen such a hideous creature before you. He's got 5 toes and 5 fingers, balls, skinny, disgusting foul creature.
Gross.
Makes your stomach curl just looking at it.
Holy
Now-
smokes!
Now, out of
It's a
character,
guy!
in front of you stands a Durgar.
Ah, he's not soft at all.
Mox yells from
I
the
turn
corridor.
around.
I'm named him Bob.
Vorparian and gross.
Yes, filthy creature. Yip, yip. If you feed him, he'll do anything, though. Just remember to keep him on a leash or he might run away.
Feed him what?
Oh, the ear's not working so good. What you say? Yep, yep.
Feed what?
Anything. He eats anything.
I
Never
look
figured
at
out
the-
what
I
this
look at the
creature
others.
likes. I gave him food and he eats it. Yep, yep.
Is there any like food bits about or anything that we could throw into the cage?
Yeah, there is rotten meat. There's some fungi. What else is here?
Meepo's going to pick up some of the rotten meat, push it into Mug's hand, and then push him forwards towards the cage.
Yep. Are you going to use one of the poles? You got a 10-foot long pole if you want to use that to feed it. Since it is a terrifying creature, remember.
I'm just giving it to putting it in Mug's hand and just nudging him forwards.
Mug.
Mug muted.
He's dead.
Hmm?
Take drink out of him, I did.
Mug.
I am sorry. I was distracted.
You-
When you guys were like looking at me, I was sort of
You're staring at the diamond again, aren't you?
dead stare, and static.
I put some gone off meat into Mug's hand and then nudged him towards the cage. He's been like, eh?
I'm gonna hold my arms out and proceed forward.
Right then. If you're going to try and attempt to feed this foul creature, I need an animal handling check from you, please.
Ooh.
Landlord.
I am very good at feeding the animals.
You hand over the piece of meat and you just see this creature start crying. You feel a special bond between you two.
I
For
love him.
the next hour, you have won the creature's trust.
Kill the kobolds. Do it. Kill
Good job,
everyone.
Mug.
He just looks at you confused, as if he doesn't understand a word you're saying.
Point at the other three.
Kill.
But 2
He
seconds.
starts snarling at the others.
I think I get something as a warlock that can let me do something here.
Oh no. I'm gonna show. Oh no.
There is a lead on the side.
I'm gonna use that I've just said there to telepathically tell it, like, blue scales, kill all.
He starts clutching at his head as blood starts coming out of his nose and ears. And he's like
He's
screaming
dancing.
a language. He's screaming a language. He you don't understand, and it slowly like turns to like some weird, very broken draconic way he's screaming, "Kill blue scales." Very Hodor-esque.
Yes.
Yeah, you
I'm
can
gonna
have a Duergar companion named Borb if you'd like to add to your group.
Oh.
Orb.
Borb. That's what
Nice.
Mox called him.
Good to know. Come on. We go. More animals.
He actually tamed the bulb. Oh,
He is
word.
very good.
In all my 3 years alive, I've never seen such a thing.
Can I have it so my little Suedo dragon familiar sits on his shoulder and just basically acts as a communicator for us?
He
As
can.
a translator.
The
He looks very
Suedo dragon as
confused.
well gets like that telepathic thing.
He looks very confused, but he nods.
Now and then, when Yappa's not looking, I'm gonna try and shoo the dragon off his shoulder. Like,
Get. Now he's mine. Get away from him.
Can I
He
do?
holds your hands and just looks at you like dreamingly. A single tear falls down.
Can I cast prestidigitation
Prestidigitation.
on Mug, make him think that he's got his own little miniature Bob? Well, does that work like that? Oh no.
Does it?
oh, an
work?
image of a smaller one.
Yeah, just in your hands, like a little tiny one.
A little
I'm
like
gonna-
active
I
little
sort of-
toy.
I want it to sort of like go from your hand and jump in your pocket, so you think you've got one in your pocket the whole time.
Okay.
Whoa. Good.
Good. Now pat my pocket lightly.
Good.
I'm gonna do prestidigitation, the big thingy again, to make him think that Borb's just screamed a little bit from being patted.
It hurts you deep in your soul.
I'm gonna feel around in my pocket. I don't know what's in there.
You just killed him now. It's not there anymore.
Oh no.
Crush, Bob. He has.
I'm gonna look at big bulb. Like,
He stares at you
scared.
longingly.
No, I'm over it. Back to
The
big bulb.
attention span of a kobold.
You master of the 3 creatures? Yes.
Yes.
Master animal handler? Yes.
I'm gonna push Mug forward again and go, animal handling master, and push him forward. I'm gonna give him guidance as well when I do it.
I'm very confident now.
What's your words of wisdom to him?
Meepo looks at Mug and holds him by the shoulder a second and offers some deep advice to him before he goes and says, Don't lose arm. We need you both arms.
I put my arms behind my bag.
Yes, yes, good advice, good advice. I lost my arm to the basilisk.
Hmm.
Oh.
Let. Hmm.
So
Let's.
down tunnel 1, we have Mantico. Mantico, you feed with big pole, because he shoots spiky things. That's how I lost me eye. Basilisk,
Big
you have to take.
hole.
You have to take the ceremonial blindfold.
Ooh.
Owlbear, I don't know, new addition.
I'm just gonna clutch Bob a bit more.
Mm-mm. Bob. Come on.
And I'll drag him towards trying to visualize which the sort of tunnel immediately next to the one Bob was in. I don't know what's in that one.
That will be the owlbear one, tunnel 3.
Okay, we're going into tunnel 3 with Bob
Okay.
in hand.
Yeah, I'll
You
follow
hear,
it.
down the corridor, you hear that weird sound of a bear growling, preceded like a woo, echoing through the tunnel. And at the end, you see an owlbear. Is sat there?
It's beautiful.
It's facing the other way, and you just see the head just turn 180 to directly like stare you down and blink.
Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna nudge Mug forwards again. They're just gonna shove the stick into his hands and give him guidance and be like, "You, animal master, go."
You're handing him the 10-foot pole to feed the owlbear.
Yeah, and some food.
Okay.
Would you hand it to me?
Yeah, you're the
Okay,
master.
I'm gonna prod the owlbear with the pole. Just
Yeah,
proper
I need
jam
you
it.
to,
Just-
if you're going to send the pole down, I need you to do a dexterity check for me, please. So you are
Okay.
only about 2 feet tall, and this pole is about 5 times your height.
Well, just flat decks.
Flat dex for me, please, yep. Or you can use sleight of hand.
Oh, you get guidance as well.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Not that you need it.
No, I'm not. And how long does guidance last?
Only lasts for a minute.
Oh, yeah, fuck it then. What do
It's
I
a
do with
cantrip.
guidance?
Cantrip as well, yeah.
What does the guidance give me? Is that the D4?
D4,
Yeah,
yeah.
D4.
I mean, I don't need it then. Get it.
Well,
21.
you pop the food perfectly inside his beak. It seems to be cooing as you gently stroke its cheek with a pole. With such delicate handling, you reckon you could approach and maybe do an animal handling check to see if you can tame the owlbear?
Okay. May I try that?
You certainly can. You do an animal handling check with advantage.
Oh,
Ooh.
I mean, I'll just roll another one then.
Since
Yeah, I'll take that 20.
Since Mug is a animal expert for the past 10 minutes, he knows the owlbear is displaying very similar body language to the grey creature that he has known as Bob. And,
You are Bob now.
he appears to be trusting of you for the next hour.
Come, Bobs. Let's
You're
go.
gonna let it out this cell?
Yeah?
You free now.
It nuzzles against your cheek.
Ugh.
Meeper claps. Mug, very good animal handler.
Does you have this one now?
I push Bob into where everyone else is standing. I'm over him. I'm into the owlbear now.
Oh, master animal handler you are. You think you can handle Manticore and Basilisk? Very jealous.
Absolutely. Whatever that
Oh.
means. Big word.
Words,
Yes.
Which one you want to do? You want to do a ceremonial blindfold with a basilisk?
Mm, No,
Oh, you you
uh,
you want to
I've
deal
had
with the
2
manticore with the
goes.
spiky?
So,
And I'm gonna point at who's closest to me.
That's a good question. Who is closest to you?
Would it not be Meepo since he handed you the pole?
Yeah, probably.
It would be
Okay,
Apple,
I'm
yeah.
gonna point at Meepo then.
you,
Oh, Meepo, yeah.
you try. I have 2. That's too many. So, 1 for you.
Meepo, brave and strong. Meepo, try.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go down corridor 1 or 2?
Corridor
They're
1.
labeled in Draconic. Oh, God. Are you going all the way down the corridor or are you going down with a pole?
I'll get a pole. I'll
Okay.
get the pole and some food and see what happens.
Yep, so you can try and feed it with a pole. I would need you to do a straight dex roll for me, please.
Okay, can I guidance myself?
You can, yep. How are you going to hype yourself up? What kind of guidance are you going to do? Are you just going to tell yourself, don't fuck up?
Yeah, Meepo like stops for a second, like talks to himself and goes, "Don't lose a arm. Need both arms." And then like nods in agreement, sort of to himself.
Okay.
You
You have a little bit of a wobble. Nearly pokes it right in the eye. That would really piss it off, but the meat falls off and drops right in front of it as it starts chowing down the rotting flesh and rotten meat you've put in front of it. Doesn't seem like it's overly friendly to you though, but you might be able to do an animal handling to suss if it's safe for you to approach while it's distracted or not.
Okay, well my guidance has worn off now, so we're going in.
Yep.
We're going in raw.
Right, let's have a look.
14.
It turns and snarls and immediately
Honey.
tries to shoot spikes towards you.
Ah! Meepo's gonna just run the opposite direction.
Does a 22
So-
hit you?
A 22 does hit, yeah.
You take 7 points of piercing damage.
Ah!
There's a giant like porcupine spike the size of like half a foot just impales itself in your back as you're running.
Meepo's like, "Run! Go on without Meepo!"
I'm just gonna shrug and carry on without him then.
He's gonna like slowly, like, still lying down, like, pull himself along the floor towards the exit, like, drag himself out.
Bob, this way, this way.
And Bob's gonna follow me.
Yes, it's the only thing you hear. It's like drooling. So you have an option now. You can go to the riddle room to arm yourself further before you go to Vault 17 to see if the blue scales have attacked it. Or do you want to go straight to Vault 17?
17.
I mean, which one's on the way? Which
You would
one-
have to double. You would have to double back through the Redscales lair to get to the riddle room. So I'll reveal it to you. So it is
Ali.
like this.
Stop it.
Well, I mean, I don't think we'd think smart enough to just think, oh yeah, double back, get gear. I think as a
It is
kobold,
referred to
we'd
as the
probably
junk
like,
room.
Yeah,
to be
whatever's
Straight line.
closest.
Yeah. We're just going straight at Vault 17.
so
fair.
yeah.
Yep. So you're going to go down this corridor here. As the character, you notice several of your traps, the ones that the Red Scales have set up to protect Vault 17, has either been triggered by something or someone. Can you all do a survival check for me, please?
Right. Check. Boop.
Oh, wow.
Not very
So-
good at surviving.
So both Meepo and Mug, you think you can suss out there's been signs of a battle, which involved creatures that seem to be taller than your average kobold. You also notice a trail of blood leading down the corridor.
Tall kobolds. I'm gonna like point down the corridor and look back at the rest of the group and be like, "Team, we go. Follow blood. Find tall kobold."
What blood?
Okay.
Let's go. Barley, get out.
As you carry on down the corridor, the blood trail leads to a what appears to be a dying kobold. Now, this kobold you see before you is a fabled warrior of your clan. He is known as Dreadclaw. He seems unconscious, and his jaw seems to be dislocated, and he's bleeding from multiple stab wounds to the abdomen. Would
Shit,
anyone
it's
like
gonna be
to
messed up.
stabilize him?
I was gonna say, can we stabilize him? Yeah.
Yeah, you can do a
Yeah.
medicine check. Yeah.
Can
Nicholas, speak to me.
I can I cast Cure Wounds on him?
Oh, you can. Yeah.
Can I move his
Yeah.
dislocated jaw to see if it helps him speak?
You could do a you could do a medicine check for his jaw.
10.
No medicine.
Just shaking him to see why he's not wake up.
Be well.
I'm gonna
Better.
I'm gonna notice the shaking that Taklak's doing, and I'm gonna shake him even harder.
You're going to get Bob involved to shake him even harder since he's a bit bigger than you guys.
Go on then, Bob. You do it. No,
Yeah.
fail.
Meepo's gonna be like, step aside, and he's gonna grab.
Bob is violent. It's too so weak. He's so weak. So tired.
Meepo's gonna push everybody aside and be like, stand back, Meepo know what doing. He's gonna grab him and shake him even harder, but with Cure Wounds.
Okay.
He's just gonna grab him and like violently shake him even more and slap him.
He awakes, but you from the violent shaking from several of the crew members just taking turns picking him up and shaking him, you just see his jaw just fly off down the corridor.
No.
I'm gonna run off and get it.
He is awake, but he does not have the ability to communicate, except unless you with my sign language he can.
I'm gonna hold his jaw below where it was.
Okay, the Q wounds already seared the joint, so there's no bit for you to connect
Go
it to.
ahead.
You just see a really long, listy tongue just dangling, like rasping in the cavity.
You can do
He's
this.
drooling. He can't stop drooling.
My hands are wet.
Move it up and down for him. That's better.
He just likes doing slurping noises.
What are you saying?
He starts waving his hands wildly down the corridor. Does
I'm gonna
anyone want to do
throw
an
his-
insight check to try and
I'm
figure
gonna
out
throw
what
his
to say?
jaw away. Chuck lob that.
So, Yappa, you know. Does anyone else want to do a check?
No, I'm focused on thingy.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
he
We're
you
trying to
think he's
figure out what he's
gesturing
saying.
humans.
Turn to Yappo. What did he say?
Big blue scale. He called human.
Human?
The big blue scale. Human.
His
We
name is
destroy.
Human.
That's what he said.
We destroy Big Blue Scale. Be heroes. Go back. Be heroes.
Heroes?
I'm gonna
I like
like
heroes.
telepathically say to Bob now.
Blue scale. Human. Kill.
He starts roaring and pounding his chest like a gorilla.
Yes.
And you enter into the chasm.
I'm guessing we're going in.
We're
Yeah, I'll
going
follow.
in, boys.
Yep, follow him.
Sorry, just doing a slow reveal with the polygon tool.
Oh, damn.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. So at the far end, you see some hooded figures, much taller than your average kobold. They appear to be trying to apply some sort of bandage on someone who's laying on the floor, bleeding. Can you do a perception check for me, please?
All of us.
Yes, please.
Oh, that's good. I'm blindsided. Get disadvantage.
Same. So do I.
Think-
All of us do, don't we?
Oh my god.
Oh, Yappa.
Yappa's third eye just open.
He has the sight.
I've sent a little pseudo dragon to go scout for me, and that's why.
It's just sat next to him, just watching them. In front of you, you see a group of humans, 3 of them to be particular. One seems to be armed with a sword and shield, the other with a very large stick, and the other appears to be passed out and severely bleeding on the floor.
The weird-looking kobolds. Weird blue scales, I think.
Let's fuck him up!
The larger one with the sword turns and
Sorry.
points the sword at you guys. You guys are currently hairish.
Charge!
Can I
I
fire
thought-
an Eldritch Blast at him?
You can give me 2 seconds.
Actually, no. Can I roll from the Wand of Wonder instead? I want to test. I want to be like, oh, what does this do? And I'm gonna like flap it in his direction.
Turns him into a chicken.
So I roll a d100, and it's like random, depending on what the answer is.
Happy
Turn him into
Oh,
a chicken.
jeez.
Are you happy for me to do this, Max?
34. That could be anything.
34 is an animal appears in the unoccupied space nearest the target. The animal isn't under your control and acts as it normally would. Roll a d100 to determine which animal appears. On a 1 to 25, a rhino appears. On a 26 to 50, an elephant appears. On a 50 to 1 to 100, a rat appears.
Amazing.
Oh, it's an elephant!
Yes.
Oh my god. Have we ever seen that? I don't think I've
I'm
ever
back.
seen an elephant before.
I'm back. What I see the Wand of Wonders being used.
So I used the Wand of Wonder, and it got this one.
Okay.
And then I rolled the 50, and I got the elephant.
Jesus Christ. I did not have an elephant token ready.
How can you not have an
Yeah,
elephant
what the
token
hell?
ready? Jeez,
Yeah, man.
call yourself
Essential.
a DM.
That's why I need
Well,
it.
we're not going to use proper squares for this thing, so we'll see how this pans out. So, you guys wanted to shoot an immediate Eldritch Blast, or did you just immediately whip out the wand and start flailing?
Wand of
about?
Wonder. I was going to do the Eldritch Blast, but I thought I've got the Wand of Wonder. Let's see what it does.
Yep. So you whip out the wand and you see various different bubbles and butterflies accumulate in a spot, and inside is an enormous elephant, an almost grey tusk creature rather. It's not something you've ever seen before. And you hear this doing a piercing, like trumpeting noise that echoes through the cave.
Oh, from this? Yes. Oh, plant, thank you. Great one, thank you.
The elephant's turning to face at you since you're making the most noise, and it's flapping its ears. Any one of you could do an animal handling check to see, try and discern what that kind of body language means.
I'm terrified of it. I've never seen one before.
What's this? I'm shit. I'm shit.
I'm going to see if the Great One told me what the elephant's there for.
You don't know what the great thing is for.
Oh, he'll tell me soon.
Meepo, your kobold brother does a very similar thing. His ear wiggles when he's about to charge you when you were sparring.
Oh, shit. Move! And I'm going to yank everybody out the way if it's going to charge.
And he proceeds to thump its way down the corridor towards your way. You guys can do a dexterity saving throw to get out of the way of the elephant for me as he heads towards the Redscales lair.
Is that
Oh,
just a
shit.
dex?
Yeah,
Just a normal dex.
dexterity
Save.
saving throw. Yeah.
How do you do save?
It's on the left-hand side.
Oh,
the
it's save.
saving throws.
That's the same.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh no.
So
What
everyone-
about Bob and the Albert?
Oh,
It's
yeah,
too
yeah,
late for
it's
them.
in bold.
It's too late.
Push Bob in the way.
They're already dead.
Oh,
Bob just loves the twos.
but
Yeah.
Bob just roll a 0.
Yeah.
Oh, rest in peace, Bob.
0.
The elephant charges down. Meepo grabs with his 2 free hands, grabs both Yappa and Mug out the way. Tankluck still hasn't registered what exactly is going on, and she gets hit by a tusk. I don't even know what elephant stat is. What the fuck is an elephant stat?
Apparently, trampling charge. If the elephant moves at least 20 feet straight forward and hits with a gore attack on the same turn, you must succeed a strength saving throw 12, or you go prone. But the gore attack is +8 to hit,
Yeah,
and it hits for 3d8 +6.
Plus 6, yeah. Oh, that's not the way I wanted to do it. You take 16 points of damage,
That
Alice.
could have been so much worse.
Well, it is worse as the dust settles. You see a puddle of bones and gore where Bob once stood.
I'm going to crouch down and just place my hand in the bone and blood.
It's nice and warm to the touch.
Are there any bones I can scavenge from it?
You can get. There seems to be 2 intact rib cages.
Oh, I'm going to
Rib
take
bones.
them. 2 rib cages and 1 creature. Oh!
There doesn't have to be
I
a
know
jewel
what you
bone
meant,
just
I know.
laying here as well.
Miko's gonna hug Mug and say, "It's what he would have wanted," and pat him on the shoulder.
In a way, he's finally free.
He was just a stupid creature. Yes, yes.
Hmm.
So as your attention turns back to the group over here, the man with the sword still is pointing it very shakily towards you. However, the main concerning thing, however, is that some yapping comes from this corridor here.
Yappa.
You can
Yep.
do a perception check.
Perception it up.
Yeah. Is it disadvantage you guys got this or something?
Yeah.
It's only in sunlight, though.
Yeah, you got 11. Yep.
Oh, I thought it was always.
No, it's only in
Oh.
sunlight you get disadvantage. It's just I can't remember how you turn it off and beyond 20. You know what I mean? So I think it's just going to be whatever the first roll is
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that list.
And then we got Mug that still eats to roll.
Perception.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Can I do it? Do I do this on my dragon as well? I don't know. I've not really done a
So
familiar
bad.
before.
Oh, you
I think
can
you
if you
can
want.
you can right click and change it as well to flat if you want. If he's got disadvantage.
Okay.
So I was just trying to see what 8 on the
Right, I'm just going to get a pen.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to click that then. I was trying to see like the right click on it. It doesn't let me do anything. It just does the normal page thing.
How does it? If I like right click on any of the buttons, or like where it says perception,
Yeah.
It asks me if I want advantage, flat, or disadvantage. Gives me like a little pop-up box.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can always just hold shift and control to take over. You've got this disadvantage, right? If you hold shift, have a plus advantage.
I'm just gonna try this out. This isn't actually a roll, Max. But
Yeah, that's all right.
That's
I'm just
done.
prepping stuff anyway. Okie dokie. So, anyone rolled over a 15 on perception? You know this awful yapping. What kind of kobold yaps? Is the first thought that pops in your head. But of course, there's only one kind of inbred, disgusting clan that would ever yap instead of yip. That is the war cry of blue scales approaching.
Kind of looking at Yap.
Hey, it's not me, not me.
It does look like there's a slight
I
blue
might
tint
be
to
Yappa, but yip,
There's a
yip,
slight
yip.
blue tint to his purple.
No, lies. Great one will tell you, the great one will show you all.
Very blue for a red kobold.
Meepo draws his sword.
Kill him.
I'm gonna prestidigitation and turn one of my scales like really, really, really red.
Oh, that you become like fluorescent red.
I'm gonna be like, see, red scale, me red.
Meepo puts his sword away and like gives you like the nod.
I'm gonna shrug.
Yep, a powerful wizard.
Yes.
Yep.
Around the corner, though, you see a group of blue scales charging from down here. Amongst them, you see familiar faces, some of your nemesi rather. First to emerge is Kip, the warlord. Next is Xena, the huntress. You got what appears to be a somewhat overly sexy, big-boobed blue kobold. You
How
got
dare she?
two basic blue kobolds. And then you got Kars, the Hexblade, as he's referred to in the dungeon. It's up to you guys who you want to be nemesis with here, if they were the ones that did the terrible things to you prior.
I think as a warlock, I've got to take the hexblade, haven't I?
Yeah, you got Kars.
What were the first two called?
This Kip, the warlord.
Xena.
Kit and Xena.
Xena, the huntress. Yep.
Got a big titty kobold.
Nemesis doesn't have to be right here, remember? They could be deeper in the dungeon.
It could be anyone. I don't know.
All of them did it. All of them.
They all drank from me.
I want Kip the warlord. I feel like he's trying to do some weird leadership thing, and that's stepping on my toes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna take who's left over because I'm part of the team.
It doesn't matter mechanically. It's just for RP stuff. You want RP.
No, I mean that RP. Like I look at everyone eye up their rival and immediately decide that the one left out is my rival.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Is it gonna be Xena the huntress, the one with the bow?
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Okay, so I need you guys to roll initiative as Kip charges from the side here. He chugs a potion. And he just absolutely devastates this group of humans already staggered and hurt from setting off the traps from the corridor. As you guys have stepped more into the room, you do see down this corridor seems to be an activated... oh my god, I've got the wrong thing, haven't I? Let's undo those two. Reveal that. So down here, there seems to be like a swinging... Do you know the giant tree trunk traps you can get that just swing from the side?
Yeah.
It's one
Yeah,
of those. It seems that
squash it.
that's like wrecked them as they failed their like trap check going through the dungeon. And Kip just decapitates the two alive. Just bash as he seems like to be extremely hasty currently. Then we got initiative. So we got who's got the highest? Yapper.
I got 20.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Moog's got 19.
Tac-Tac's not rolled yet.
Yep. We need tac-lac roll.
What am I rolling? Sorry.
Initiative, please.
Initiative. Sorry. Yeah. $18.
Yep. Doing some GM rolls real quick. I
Oh,
think that is
okay.
everyone. Kip is in there. Xena is in there. Cards is in there. So Yappa, you're on top of the initiative. I know I don't have a battle map in mind, but we'll roll with it.
I'm going to do the wand again. I'm going to try getting up one of those big grey elephants. Well, we didn't know what it was it? Big grey thing that killed
Thing that killed Borg. That's all you know. Borg.
Creature
Yes.
that killed Bob.
Strong. Yes,
A Borg
yes.
killer.
You'll refer to it as a Borb Slayer.
Let's get it again. Oh shit! I pressed that instead of rolling.
Oh no, the
Oh, it's
secret,
forever.
the surprises.
Send
No.
by text. 97. Ooh,
My God.
that's not one. The target's skin turns bright blue
Oh
for
no!
1d10 days. So I was pointing in the general direction of the kobolds. So whichever one is closer has blue skin for 10 days.
Kip, the one that just
Those
lead
poor
those group of
bastards.
humans, becomes bright blue. You reckon he's the leader of the group now?
He's so damn blue.
Oh,
So
big blue scale.
disgustingly
Big
blue. I guess that's your action for the Dundee Empire.
Yeah, that was my whole action.
Just make a blue kobold more blue. God, imagine if you said you were going to cast it on yourself. How terrifying would that be? You just suddenly turn blue and you can't get rid of it.
All these guys just start killing me.
You'd have to.
Would have to, yeah. Next up is Kip. Kip is currently hasted. He's going to take an attack. Who's going to be at the front of the group? It's going to be Meepo, isn't it?
Yeah, Meepo's at the front.
No, he's going to charge. You see like his muscles bulging, and he's like, this potion seems to be not good for him, as he's like turning all kinds of colors. Veins are bursting through like his scales are falling off him as we speak, as he charges towards you. Right, let's have a look. He's going to try and make an attack against you, which is
Shit, Meepo's terrified of him. He's just
with
going
a
to scream.
scimitar of speed.
Ah!
Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
Second attack. Oh!
7 doesn't hit either. Meepo's just like cowering
Come on.
behind his shield.
He suddenly has, he's clutching at his chest as he takes a second swing at you. The potion, his warlord powers is failing him as he falls to the ground. Seems to be having, could someone make a medicine check? Could you make a medicine check for me, Meepo, real quick?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's in so many nat ones?
he seems as dangerous as he's ever seen, as he's writhing on the floor, clutching at his chest.
Meepo's
never
like
seen
curled
such a-
up in a ball
This-
with
this
his
bright-
like
this
shield
bright blue.
on top of him.
He must be, he's getting ready to explode, you reckon?
I'm going to start yipping in the background. The blue did this.
He's dying of blue.
I'm going to take credit.
The blue is toxic. Mug, you're up next. You got a Kip that's on the floor writhing, clutching
Right,
his
well,
chest. And
I'm
you got
going
the
to take advantage of this
rest of the group down.
incapacitated blue piece of shit.
Yeah, oh yeah,
I'm
very
gonna-
blue.
I'm going to fucking screaming Yes, I swing and whirling my flail in the air, and I'm going to move towards him and just slam him with my flail.
Oh, yep, you have advantage. This is currently prone.
Oh, and it's a nat. Oh.
Oh. Well, I always do double dice in my game, so you get to roll double dice.
Okay.
Or you do in D&D Beyond. It'd probably be easy just to do double damage.
I'll just click roll damage in D&D Beyond and see what it does. Yeah, it did 2 dice.
Oh, okay. So you do 11 points of damage.
Fuck you! Thonk.
You can do a medicine check as well to try and see what on earth is going on with this creature as you're pounding on him with your flail in air
Sure.
quotes.
16.
He's having a heart attack.
I'm enlightened. I
A
figured
grin.
out.
You just see the corner of the
Oh my
mouth just grin.
This is a
Oh.
chaos situation. One guy's having a heart
What am I-
attack.
what am I
Miko's
doing?
on the floor with a shield over him. Mug's screaming and just smashing him with a broken hammer.
And we're all stood next to the puddle that was Bob.
Yeah. Yappa's just stood in the puddle of Borb.
Mug's already over it. Just shrug. Carry on. Just whacking him to shit. That's me.
Okay, next up is Kars. Kars is going to hold out a very weird weapon. It appears to be only a hilt of longsword. But then there was a dark light emerges from it, and making totally not a trademark sound of a lightsaber or anything, as a dark light emerges from a blade. It makes me vroom, and he's waving around, making whooshing noises as he does it. And he runs towards a mug that is just pounding on his friend on the floor. And he's going to try and make an attack with the void weapon. Ooh. He has no pack tactic because he is next to thing. There's a 12 hit.
No. There's
No,
not.
that is all Kars can do. Then it is Taklak.
Longbow.
That who? You got you got Kip on the floor, which would be a disadvantage. Xena all in the back. There's a Seductress down there and 2 basic kobolds. And Kars who's just
Seductress.
Seductress. Okie dokie. Go for it.
Threatened.
Threatened.
I feel threatened.
Unfortunately, a 10 misses.
No hit.
Anything else?
No. Done.
Okay.
Ooh. Wait.
Xena is going to try and take a shot back at you. I think she's got a bow. Pretty sure she has a bow. What does she actually have? Oh no, she doesn't have a bow. She has a blowgun.
Oh shit.
Surprised she doesn't have like a chakram or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Oh my
Warrior
god, okay.
princess.
Yeah.
1d20 plus 5 to hit against Taklak. Does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, so I need you to do a DC 14 saving throw for me, please.
What does that mean?
You need to roll a dexterity saving throw, and you need to meet 14 or beat it.
Oh, Dex. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, no.
It's unreal. So many nat ones.
So
This is the
you
campaign for it.
You get hit by the blowgun of marking, and you get affected by the fairy fire spell, and you start glowing a weird blue hue.
No.
Oh.
The next up is the Seductress. She has an item on here.
I didn't take any damage.
So the Seductress, seeing the alpha of the group, is wailing on their alpha. She's going to use her magical item, the Eyes of the Charming, and cast Charm Person on Mug,
No, no.
I need you to do a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Indeed.
I think the DC is 12. Yeah, DC is 12. You pass.
Oh,
The seductress is
yay!
flashing her eyes at you, teasing you, pressing those big badonkadonks.
I've seen better.
You felt
You
better,
look
right?
over at me.
And that is the seductress skill. Then I've got 2 basic bitches running up. Okay. 1d20 at Mug. One's going his way. It is. What has he got? He's only got a dagger. Oh, that's pathetic. Okay. I forgot how bad kobolds actually are.
It doesn't.
Does it hit? Does it hit? Doug?
No.
No. Really?
Does
Holy
not.
shit. Okay.
I'm quite tanky.
Thank you.
Second one on you?
Dengue boy.
Equal AC, if that counts as a hit. Yeah.
Beats it.
Yeah.
6 piercing damage as a dagger plunges into your shoulder.
Stabbed me.
I use my interception fighting style to take 1d10 plus 2 damage off that for
Oh, you have intercept? Oh my word.
got intercept for Mug. Was
Go for
it a 1d10 plus 2 to get this plus 2? So take 5 damage off that.
You only take 1. It's
Just
like Meepo just
jabbed you, but-
dashes
Ah!
across, like it just nicks you. It doesn't nick you, and
One.
it just tiny start little bleed, a little cut.
Oh, do you know when the seductress cast a spell?
Oh yeah.
Was she within 5 feet?
No.
Okay.
30 feet away, yeah.
Fucking mage slayer.
Oh god, yeah, mage slay, don't you? Oh no. And then it's back to Yappa.
Okay, I am going to. I completely forgot this was a bonus action first round, but I'm going to do Hex on
yep.
to the Hexblade guy.
Yeah, on
Very meta.
Boss, yep.
And
On Jedi Kobold.
do I need to? I don't need to roll for that, do I? It's just done.
I think it is, yeah. I think Hex is like kind of bossy like that.
Yeah, so I'll mark that spell slot off. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast him as well.
Okay, go for it.
So that's a 24 to hit.
Oh, it definitely hits.
And then it's 10 damage from the Eldritch Blast. And then also 6 necrotic damage from Hex.
Oh, max damage on the Hex as well. Bloody hell.
I'm assuming Hex can be used with Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
16. Oh my god, he's bloodied.
Do I get to attack with my familiar as well? Sorry, I should have read up more on Warlocks before this, but we didn't really have...
I think you have to give it a user action to give it the command to attack.
Alright, yeah, I'll just ignore it. It's only a little sissy dragon anyway.
Yeah, it's a shitty salamander that the queen deemed not worthy to bring with her. Is that Yappa?
That is me done.
Yeah. Kip is going to try and survive the heart attack. What's his constitution? It's going to be 0, isn't it? Oh, he's got +3. Okay. He fails. He's still on the floor, just writhing. Oh, it's such a shame. He's like so broken, but that fucking downside of nat 1 straight away on him though. Well, yeah, that's him done. Back to Mug. Kip is
You
now
guys
on the
see
floor,
my-
frothing at the mouth.
You guys see my front page Twitch? I just posted a screenshot of it. Amazing.
Oh, where is it? Chat. I'm in the wrong one.
Just in general. I can't believe
Oh
that.
no, that's depressing.
It's all about them kobolds.
Live channels we think you like. And- it's so ridiculous. Anyway,
Amaranth managed to get onto my one as well, Doug.
Amaranth's number one for me because every time I put her on when
Jesus.
we're joking, she's just always recommended.
Jesus.
Is the guy in the heart attack still alive?
Yes, he's still alive. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna finish the job. I think.
Yeah, you
For
have advantage
reference,
again.
that first one's a Hearthstone player, not a just chatting streamer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't had a turn this round, by the way. If we're on to the next round.
Oh, it's just start. So, where are you on this?
I think I had like 10 initiative or something. Quite low.
Yeah. Yeah, you can go
I
ahead.
go next turn.
Yeah, you know, you can do it. You go before Doug, then I've got you on the initiative one. I knew I forgot a name. I double checked everything. It's like, wait, something's missing. Right, Doug, carry on anyway. After this, but yeah, what are you gonna do, Aid?
Meepo's gonna use his emboldening bond, which allows him. Oh, you can only choose 2 creatures. I thought I could do 3. Choose 2 creatures within 30 feet of you, and they both get to add a D4 onto any attack rolls and ability checks, as long as they're within 30 feet of each other. I'm going to put it onto Yappa and Taklak behind us. I'm going to point over and be like, shoot him! So you get a D4 on your attack rolls and ability checks.
Next one, or do we do now?
Next one, not quite yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when you attack.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Anything else, Aid? Any
Yeah,
bonus
that's my
actions?
turn.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing.
That's right. Doug, you're up though. I'm guessing you're gonna start whacking it with a hammer, right?
yeah, I'm gonna flail him. Keep swinging rapidly, dying cold.
Yeah, you definitely have advantage because you have pack tactics and it's still prone. That's all right. You have advantage. You hit. Actually, no, you don't. Is it AC 18? Never mind, you don't hit.
Oh.
It doesn't. Well, you hit, but it doesn't. You just hit him on where he's got armor on. So
Hitting him on the
bounces off it.
shield he's holding over his chest.
Yeah.
Why don't you die?
I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm just stay there, keep swinging at this dying man.
Okay. Cast is going to take a. Who did he attack last time? Who did he try anyway?
It was tough.
He's going to go for.
Was it me? Was it me?
I think
He's going to go. No, he's going to go for Meepo because he seems overly positive.
Ah!
6. Does a 14 hit?
Doesn't hit.
As the darkness just glances away, doesn't hurt as he goes through you. It's like a shitty children's lightsaber kind of thing.
It's hard to hit Meepo when he's cowering behind his shield so well.
Yeah, it's a human-sized shield, so it covers the entirety of his body nearly.
Yeah, pretty much.
That is cast done. Taklak, you're up.
Same again. Shoot.
Yeah, that's seductress, I guess.
Of course.
Yep. Oh, that definitely hits.
Oh, nice.
Big hit.
Is this what gets an extra D4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's his arrow landing? Right in the tit. The arrow goes right through the tit. You just see the seductress just get pinned against the wall here and just goes limp.
Oh god!
It's like a ballista arrow just went right through her and pinged. Like she flew 10 feet backwards and it's just dangling from the ceiling.
Fucking flying all over the place like a balloon.
And you see the necklace she was holding just drop onto the floor.
Mine.
You just run past the combat, just run up and grab it.
I magazine it.
Meepo, you're up.
Oh, is that me?
Yeah, yep. This feels great because I skipped you last time, so.
Oh, I feel like I was at the bottom of everybody though.
No, very well. You're bottom of the party. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try and stab. What was his name? Was it
Jedi or heart attack?
Heart attack guy?
Yep, you have advantage. Yep.
I'm gonna wail on him.
I like how there's like super nerdy Jedi kobolds trying to wail on you guys and just like just completely disregarding him. Just pounding us nearly dead guy that's bright shining really bright
Yeah, I'm
blue.
just joining in. I'm easily led. I'm just joining in with Mug.
Oh, yeah, you hit.
Yeah. Takes 6 damage.
Okay.
I give him a quick stab. I'm just like wildly flailing, just mimicking exactly what Mug's doing.
Yeah, you managed to find a gap where his shield's not covering him from the vicious hammer attacks. Just like stab it in the rib.
I blew shit.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Zing, the Huntress, is going to go. She's going to take a shot at. She's going to use the blowgun on Mug. Does it open to the magical dart flies towards you? Where is Xeno? Oh, 1d20 plus 5. Oh my god, I spelled roll wrong. That's awful. Does a 23 hit?
Yeah.
I need a dexterity saving throw from you before you start turning blue.
Oh, thank you.
You know the blue is coming and you nimbly dodge out the way. But she is going to take a shot at you with a crossbow, seeing as the blowgun is not working. 19.
Was that another roll at me?
Yep, crossbow.
That hit.
Didn't mean to click that.
8
But
points of piercing. Is Meepo
I'm
going
gonna
to
use
do
that
Meepo things?
that interception as well. Meepo's just huge shield is just getting in the way. He's not necessarily trying. It's just blocking
flailing-
everything because it's
flailing
just
around.
Yeah, it's just huge.
Yeah, that blocks all the damage, right?
I think you take like 1 damage.
Oh, you take 1 damage again. Another nick just flies. There's a tiny cut in your face.
Stop! So stings.
Then basic kobold's gonna attack Meepo. Where? Oh my god, where is that block? Because they don't use normal stat blocks, so you have to scroll into the PDF file. The shitty little daggers, which is a +4. 9. Oh, they have advantage because they're next to each other. Still misses, I'm guessing.
Who's that on?
Second Meepo.
Yeah, that misses. Got
Yeah,
18 on my
second
class.
kobold 22.
22 hits.
Okay. 4 plus 2. 4 points of piercing.
Damage.
And it's back to the top of the round, which is Yappa.
So, how does concentration work? Do I need to roll to keep this hex going, or is it only when I take damage?
Only when you take damage, or it drops if you cast another concentration spell.
Okay, well, surprise, surprise, Eldritch Blast on the hex
Okay.
guy again.
Yep.
22 to hit,
Yeah, 22
11
hits.
damage, and
11
then
damage,
also
and X.
16 damage total.
Well, that is Exacxes, so what does the Eldritch Blast does to this Jedi, though? It's just flying around, not really doing anything. Doing a
Well,
bunch
the
of cool shit, but
Eldritch
wasn't
Blast
actually hitting
hits
anyone.
him, but then like the curse slowly trickles, and you see like all his veins start to turn red, and his blue scales start to drop off from the hex and start turning red as they fall down. I go, yes, red scale now, red scale, and then watch him collapse.
Nice, and he drops the hilt as the darkness goes back into the hilt, and he makes a retracting lightsaber noise. Wow, he was very underwhelming. He missed with everything, so I didn't get to use anything of his cool stuff. Well, Carl's is dead. What else was going to do there? Oh, Kip is having a heart attack still. I need to do a con save for him. Oh, he fucking snaps out of it. You just see his muscles bulge and his eyes just like change color
Oh shit!
to like ultraviolet, and he steps up. And he's going to take a attack at Mug since he's been pounding on him for the longest.
Oh, fuck!
With his scimitar speed +6.
Oh, there's two.
Oh.
Wait, which is it? Is it the
There's
20?
two attacks, yeah, 20 hits, right?
Okay, the second one hits. First one.
So you take 8 points of slashing damage.
Can't intercept that. I've already done it once. Sorry.
I'm looking at you like, what the fuck?
Oh,
Who the hell are you?
Okay, and his haste ends. Okay. That is Kip. Mug, you're up.
Alright, well, he hit me. I'm gonna hit him back.
Okay.
With my flail. Face. Do I get advantage? God.
You have advantage because you have Meepo next to you because you're a kobold.
Forget
You're a
any-
pack tactic.
17.
Unfortunately, a 17 does not. Oh, haste ended.
Ah.
It hits. It hits.
Yeah!
Haste ended. AC drops down to 16.
10
my
damage.
God.
oh my god.
Break that jaw clean.
Max damage.
Well, it didn't break it clean, but you did break his jaw, and it's just dangling there. He is officially bloodied.
Blood.
Wait, he's red.
Taklak, you're up next. Yeah, Taklak's carrying a blue. Luckily, she's standing at the back of everyone, so no one's not noticed yet, I believe.
Who shoot now? Who's like in the easiest line of my vision?
It will be either Zing or Kip, probably.
Let's go with Kip.
Zing's the one that's been shooting stuff in the back. Kip is a scary big one that's growing ultraviolet blue.
Zing.
Zing? Okay, go for it. 22
shoot.
definitely hits Zing, yeah. I keep saying
Good.
Zing, it's Zina, but yeah.
5.
5 damage, yeah. Oh, she doesn't have any hit points. Okay. Yep.
That's it.
Okie dokie. Alright. Xena's going to take a shot back at you with a crossbow. Actually, she can't use a crossbow because it needs to be loaded. It has to be just below dart, I guess.
Me?
Yep. 18.
That hits.
You take 1 piercing damage, and you need to do another dexterity saving throw.
1 damage and a dex.
Yep, you don't go more blue.
More blue.
More blue, yeah. Then Meepo, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna flail my sword around at the insane, jacked up, bulging warlord guy who was having a heart attack.
Yep. He's enlarged currently still, but yep. No longer hasted though. 21 hits.
When he wants to hit 8 points of damage.
Okay. Still up, still standing.
Can I make that a goading attack? So he's got to
You
make a
can,
wisdom
yeah.
throw. And if he fails, if he gets less than 12, he has disadvantage on anyone but me. Oh, and he also takes. He also
I've
takes
asked the whiz
an
save, though.
extra D8.
Yeah, you can do the D8 damage.
Takes an extra 3 damage.
Okay.
Oh, he succeeds.
He did succeed, yeah, just about.
He's not afraid of Meepo. Not
No, he
not
is
goaded to hit Meepo.
full on frenzy.
Yeah, that's Meepo's turn.
Yep. Meepo to basic. They're gonna go for mug. To the 20 plus. Oh, keep highest 1 plus 4. First basic goblin 20.
That hits.
Man, these little goblins, crappy goblin. I keep saying goblins, but these crappy little kobolds are actually like getting some hits in.
Wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing the work.
That's 4 points. I've added the extra 2 there by mistake.
Good interception. Gently take
Oh.
2 points of damage.
Second kobold on Meepo. 22. Wow, I'm
Hits.
rolling really
Oh,
well.
that hits. Oh
Easy.
god.
You take 5.
Ah!
And it's Yappa.
Okay, I'm gonna do my bonus action to move the hex that was on the meat boy who died
Yep.
onto is it Kip that's right in front
Kip,
of everyone
yeah.
right now?
Yeah, yep.
And then I am going to. Again, I'm just sorry. I should have done this before.
All right.
I'm gonna do minds. Fuck it, Eldritch Blast. Fuck you. Oh no, failed.
Me with magic
Ah.
missile.
That is a miss, I'm afraid.
Mhm. That's my go.
Kip is up next. He is going to try to go for Meepo because he did try to go at him. He's very angry.
Still got that D4, by the way. Rich and Alice. Yeah, I don't know, is it a help there? But
D4 for
Not there now. It wouldn't have
attack
helped there.
rolls.
Nice.
Right, because he's got 2 little kobolds next to him. He gets pack tactic, I think. Yeah, he has pack tactic. He's going to go for Meepo. Go for the scimitar.
No.
A 16.
No, it doesn't hit.
Yeah, and he doesn't have multi-attack because he no longer is hasted. So that is Kip done. He needs to do a save. Oh, he starts shrinking rapidly. He is no longer enlarged. He's back to being a giant 2 feet tall kobold.
Oh.
Wow. Mug. Kip has just shrunk and shriveled down in front of you. His muscles
I'm
are no
gonna
longer bulging.
Finish the job. Flail! With advantage. Oh,
Yep.
another one? This is mad. 40.
Yeah.
That does-
Oh, you get your
Today's
D4.
one shot really is
Oh
a
no, you
one
don't.
shot.
It's
Isn't it?
was it Yappa and Taklak that got the thing 8, or was it Mug?
I
It
didn't
was,
get it.
yeah, it was Yapper and Taklak.
Yeah, that's a miss, I'm afraid. AC is 16.
Ranged peeps.
Anything else?
No, I think that's
No.
it.
That's right. And then Alice, you're up.
Shoot.
Go for it. Who? Xena again?
Kip.
Oh, a Kip. Okay, yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Kip this time.
Oh,
Oh,
you
no.
can roll a D4. You might make it.
Mm.
Oh, one off. Unlucky. That doesn't beat his AC, sadly. It does not, sadly.
Great old yip yip.
Xena's gonna blow dart you again. What was Xena's thing? +5.
No.
Oh, she nat 1. She inhales the dart. She starts glowing in a bluish hue, and she has the effects of fairy fire on her now.
I laugh at her. Ha! Ha ha!
Okay. Did I let you go, Aid? I don't think I did I?
Oh.
I don't think.
Yeah, you're up. I skipped you by one step, but I only rolled in that one anyway, so it wasn't like I missed massive amount of stuff.
Okay, was it last turn that I used menacing attack?
Use goading last turn.
Yeah, goading attack. Sorry, no. Yeah, cool. Right, I'm gonna seeing that guy go like smaller and seeing Mug just flailing the hammer on a string around. I'm gonna go for the lightsaber guy.
Lightsaber guy's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Can I like
He's
pick
dead.
up his lightsaber?
You can. Do you want to immediately attune to it?
Yeah.
Okay, you have a magic item called the Void. So as soon as you attune to it, everything in the world has become so bleak and depressing. You become a bit of you become nihilistic. There you go.
Oh wow.
It's a legendary longsword. You're able to use as a kobold.
Holy shit. My god. Is it like plus anything?
+2 to attack and damage rolls.
Holy shit.
And it deals necrotic instead of slashing. And if you were to hit a celestial elemental with it, it takes an extra d6. And once per day, you can use an action to cast darkness and silence simultaneous in a 15-foot radius. But
Okay.
Void
But-
is sentient,
yes.
so he's going to make you feel very depressed and sad all the time.
Okay. Meepo picks up the sword and he's like, yeah. What's the point?
Everything's so
Yeah.
bleak.
Oh.
It's just, what does it matter anyway? Blue kobolds, red kobolds.
Yeah.
We're all going to die from global warming in the end.
House prices are raising, and
Yeah, electricity
wages
and
aren't
everything's
going up to match it.
Kobold wages are just not worth it. This kind of
Yeah.
hassle, is it? It'd be so much better if we just laid in bed for the day.
Was that my action to pick it up?
No, you can just free action pick it up.
Okay, I'm just gonna frickin' swing it at the other guy near me.
Go for it. Uh,
25.
Yeah, big hit.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. He said this is necrotic. I did it one-handed because I'm wearing a shield. There's 8 necrotic damage to him.
Yep. He starts to shrivel up and just die a little inside. Your sword is a little bit happy at this.
Meepo looks at him like
it's like
shriveling.
a visual representation of how he feels inside, you know?
I was just gonna say that. Meepo looks at him like shriveling up and goes, Meepo feels same.
Amazing. Amazing.
Anything else?
That's it.
Both the kobolds are going to go for Meepo because they're terrified that he's picked up this legendary item from their treasure keep. And the keep highest 1 +4. No, +4, not _4. Oh, they hit you again.
Yep, that hits.
Oh, 6 points of damage
Another
again. Jesus
6
Christ.
damage. Meepo's getting beasted.
Oh, no.
Oh no! Oh no! Another 4.
The pack tactic is super strong. I can see why the Nothakana is trying to get rid of it. It's so good. And Yappa, back to you.
I am going to Eldritch Blast the guy who have hexed again.
Yep.
I was reading up then, by the way. Apparently, spell attacks do
Do they? Ooh, go for them.
instead of ranged attacks.
Ooh.
Since they're attack rolls.
Okay,
So
yeah, go for it. That hits. Do you hex damage?
20 damage. Max damage.
That kills him. What happens as this Eldritch Blast just like
Same as the
impacts?
last time the Eldritch Blast hits him, and then the hex sort of starts to take over. You start seeing all the veins show, and the scales start to drop off and turn red. And again, I start like gleefully jumping around in Bulb's body, going, "Yes, yes, red, red, red."
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Kip's dead. He drops his scimitar to the ground and just melts. Mike, what are you doing?
Melt.
Wait, did he just melt right in front of me, or was that someone else?
That was Kip, yeah.
Yeah.
Kip is dead.
Who's the next enemy closest to me?
There's two little, just generic kobolds.
Okay, well, I'm gonna turn to one of those and just scream and shake my flail and run and take a swing at the closest generic kobold.
Yeah, you still have advantage because Meepo's still next to you. What, another one? That one. Ah, there we go.
It was a 2.
Yeah.
Ah, 3.
3.
Did you snort?
Sniff. Might come out as a.
Yeah, when you laughed, it sounded like a snort.
Taknak, you're up.
Who's the best in my eyeline now that Kip's gone?
So there's Xena the Huntress and 2 basic kobolds.
I'll go for Xena then.
Okay. You have advantage because she's currently glowing by fairy fire. You hit.
Yeah. Nice. 4.
Okay. She is also bloodied.
Good. I mean,
Meepo, you're up. With the power of depression on your side, what will Meepo do?
Meepo is going to attack a generic kobold next to him, whoever's closest.
Yeah, so it'll be one. There's 2 blue kobolds in front of you. One's taking some damage and one's fairly fresh.
He just sort of looks back, holding the sword at the other ones, and says, "This sword can talk. It doesn't like me very much." And then, like, stabs the
I don't like anyone really.
The guy next to him.
Yep. You have advantage and +2 and all that stuff.
Oh
my
Nat
god!
20.
Double dice.
Okay.
It does it when you roll damage. I think.
11 points of damage.
Does it do it automatically? Hold on, let's have a look.
Yeah, it's done it there, I think.
No,
Because
it
it's
hasn't.
done 2. Oh, it hasn't. I thought it rolled 2 dice.
7 + 4 is 11.
Extra d8 on there then. An extra 3 damage. 14.
On the full health kobold or the one that's been damaged?
Whichever was closest to me.
It'll be the full health one. But how does the darkness overwhelm this kobold?
He just sort of like gets stabbed by it, and he's just like, what's the point anyway? And just like pulls himself onto the sword more.
Does it welcomes even further as his eyes just go dull and grey. Okay. I have one kobold left. He's going to try and attack Mug this time.
No.
A 9.
Yeah.
Okay. And Xena is going to drop her tools. She is panicking. She's seeing everyone's dying. And she's not exactly the bravest of kobolds. Kobolds are not exactly known for their bravery. She's going to run down this corridor back again. And as she runs, you hear a cracking of flooring cracking underneath. And a splooshing noise. As if she's fallen into some liquid. And this blood-curdling scream that goes silent after a couple of seconds. That's Cena's turn. Back to Yappa.
My familiar's gonna head on over to see what just happened in that pool that she fell into.
Oh, she appears to have triggered a very common trap implemented by you guys, kobolds. You do use concealed acid pit traps.
Ooh,
And it seems like she's forgotten that it was there.
Ah.
Okay. On that note, then, bonus action to bounce my hex onto this other kobold. And then I am going to, surprise, surprise, Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, go for it. 15, 21, it definitely hits.
For 16 damage.
How does he die?
Same as all the others. Eldritch Blast hits, and then his veins start popping, scales fall off, turns into red. And then I'm just going to like gleefully run over to these 3 pools of melted kobolds now.
It's like a more corrupted evil version of Zoblob. Instead of turning everything purple, he's turning everything red.
Yeah.
Forcibly.
And,
Good lord.
I don't know if you've seen it on Hero Forge. I've got like a staff with a skull on it. I'm just going to start painting the skull with like the red blood.
Poor thing.
And you guys are out of combat.
Yay!
What do you guys want to do? There's a bunch of loot around. You guys want to investigate?
Yeah, I want to pick up everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Want things.
Grab.
so you've-
Just grabbity grab.
okay. So you pick up a Eyes of Charming, which is an item that exists already of the
Is that
seductress.
me or Mug?
You picked that one because you did say dibs on that one. There's also because it's called Kobold law, of course. If you call dibs, then the only way you're allowed to take it is by fighting to the death. Just normal behavior. And someone can grab this as well. It's going to copy and paste it in.
Ooh, can I take that blowgun?
Yep, and he deals
Loaded
1 point of
mob.
damage when you hit someone with it.
I'm going to start tooting into it like it's a little trumpet.
Yeah. On closer inspection, just don't inhale the darts.
Now that Mug's attuned to it, does the fairy fire glow red instead?
There's only one way to find out.
Ooh.
Oh
But
no.
the light does form tackle. Actually, is no longer blue.
Good. Not blue.
So you now have an option. You are at the entranceway in front of the archway leading to the corridor to Vault 17, where you guys as Redscales know is where the main treasures of the Redscale tribe is protected. You can go there and arm yourself to get yourself even stronger to destroy the vermin that is the blue scale. Or you can carry on deeper into the dungeon, to the big pile.
Let's go get more treasure.
Yeah,
I'll
you
go
guys
for
go
more
into
treasure.
Vault 17? Are you going into Vault 17?
Yes. Into the vault.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're now standing in front of this archway. There's a long corridor that leads to a double door towards Vault 17. What do you guys want to do?
Well, actually, you know what? We know everywhere is pretty much trapped. Can we search for traps first?
You can, yes, because you know this section is not created by the Redscales, but the Dragon Queen itself. So it's very smart of you to think the Dragon Queen might trap one of her vaults. So the corridor extends for 60 feet, and I would like you to do a investigation check for me, please. 15, you reckon there's clear markings and some dried blood that indicate this corridor is indeed trapped.
Mug, first, yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna point to like all the blood on the floor, like maybe not there.
Yeah, are you going to step forward, Nutmug, into the corridor?
Yeah, I'm going in.
I would need you to do a dexterity saving throw, please. As your foot thunks down on a pressure plate, and you hear a sound of a spinning blade emerging from the wall.
20.
But you're so nimble. You triggered similar traps in the dungeon before that you forgot that the red scales implemented. You just see a spinning blade, a slash out, and it starts making a pattern across the corridor. Whilst this happens, can everyone make an insight check for me, please?
Sure, one sec.
Oh,
Oh, lucky Yappa rolled high. So Yappa realizes there's a pattern to the blades. You reckon if you were to convey that knowledge to the rest of the group, it will make it a bit easier to navigate and dodge the blades. However, because you beat the DC of 17 on that insight, you reckon, with the markings you found earlier, there are other traps here that you have not yet triggered as well.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna be sat down, hunched over a bit. And I'm like, yes, old one. Oh, yes, definitely. Oh, old one tells me pathway through to the vault. Yes, and I'm just gonna start going the direction that I think the pattern is. And people are welcome to follow if they believe I'm a great old one. But you all might not.
Meepo's going to follow.
I'll follow.
Shrug and
Yappa,
follow.
I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
From who?
Yappa, since he's leading the way.
Meepo comes behind and he's like, Meepo does not believe in Great Old One. Hopefully, Meepo can believe in himself one day. Just drags himself behind.
That is too optimistic. There is no hope. With a dexterity of 11, you see Yappa just plunge down a hole as he steps into what he thinks is a safe spot, as he falls into an acid pit. I need you to you take 4d4 damage of acid damage, 9 points, and you are currently trapped and you need someone to help you out.
I'll try and reach in to get him.
Yep, you need an athletics check to pull him out.
Okay, 18.
Yeah, you get him out.
Yes, great old one. I did need bath. Thank you.
Void whispers in your head, Meepo, and says, "What's the point of denying the inevitable?" Yep, you reveal one of the traps. Reveal areas.
So we're just gonna carry on after that.
Yeah, do you want to do another investigation check to see if there's any more acid traps?
Okay.
14. You have advantage, as you kind of know what to look out for now since you've been in one.
What a way to get advantage. Oh no.
You managed to pinpoint another 2 that you can avoid whilst walking through the corridor. But you can't tell for certain unless you carry on dodging through the spinning blades.
Great old one. He tells me we're a couple more, but he just laughs when I ask for others. I'm going to point out the 2 that I've been told about by the great one, old one, but that's all I'm going to do.
Okay. Are you going to progress through the corridor? Well, the spinning blades are still going around you guys.
Yeah, I'll progress.
Okay. I need to do one more dexterity saving throw if you're leading the group. You see, you're kind of expecting this. This is an old trick that Kobold Stone use enough. They put the last one in the middle. You knew that Kobold wouldn't do this, so they would do it smart. Kobolds will probably just keep alternating the patterns, but the Dragon Queen is amazing, you know? That's why you guys follow her. You knew she would be an infinite wisdom to put the last one in the middle to try and trick you.
Sneaky Dragon Queen. Great old one, smarter though. I'm gonna sidestep the trap and just point it out to the other guys.
Yeah, as
Yeah.
you guys are now standing in front of two large stone doors with 3 locks on them.
What do?
Oh, I know it's by the sounds of it.
Well, I mean, we don't have keys, I'm guessing. So is anyone good at picking locks?
I've got a +2.
Is there anything we notice about these doors at all, or is it literally just there's locks?
Is it actually
Uh.
locked? Can I push the door?
That's a good shout.
You push the door and it opens.
Hey!
And
Oh,
the locks was a trick.
I'm a
The locks was a
fucking
trick.
genius.
The locks would have triggered a fear spell that would have made you run into the blades.
oh, jeez.
This one show is evil, man. It's so evil. Inside, you find some treasure. Oh my word. Okay. Now, the vault contains the following items: a ring of telekinesis, marble elephant, staff of fire, cloak of the bat, and 2 arrows of dragon slaying.
Oh, dibs on cloak. Dibs on cloak.
So these are all
Marble
real items.
elephant.
Yep. So I'll paste the actual items in there for you.
Actually, I've just looked up Staff of Fire. It's Druid, Sorcerer, Warlock, or Wizard only, so...
I think the 2 arrows of dragon slaying would be good for me because I am an archer, ranger, archery.
Yep. You can
Yeah.
grab those two.
I don't think I care about any of them, to be honest. Put my hand in and pull any of them out.
You get the ring of telekinesis.
Sweet. Take it.
We've got the marble elephant, staff of fire, left.
Oh,
and then
mini
we've got-
version of what happened before.
Yeah, it looks very similar to the green monster that killed Borb earlier.
Meepo's going to pick up the marble elephant. He's going to say, just because we're all going to die doesn't mean Meepo can't have some fun.
That's so dark. They even do anyway.
Yeah, what does it do?
Oh, it becomes an elephant. What's the odds of that? Literally just becomes an elephant.
Amazing.
Oh, you can swap it any time. Oh my word, you can just have an elephant at your command. That's kind of cool.
Awesome.
Oh, it's friendly as well. Oh, yes.
Oh,
Nice.
yes.
Right,
Just gotta
is that
find a
everything?
corridor
Everyone-
full of kobolds now, haven't we?
Yeah.
Is anyone going to
Kobolds.
just chuck a staff of fire in their bag?
I think I'm the only one who can, so I will.
Okay. Right then. So let's transition to the other map as we progress deeper into the dungeon. The next area you're going to enter is the gas tunnels. This area is a labyrinth of passages that the kobolds are afraid to traverse alone. It is home to a lone kobold. He was mutated by the magical gases in here. He is known as the Stalker and happens to be Dragon Queen's most fervent follower. He does not approve of any kobolds carrying items from any of the vaults. He does not enjoy theft. So unfortunately, you guys possess certain items.
Shit.
Hmm?
So as you guys through these tunnels that are filled with green stinky gas. You hear in the cracks in the walls the scurry of a large creature, as if something is following you, tracking you. You see eyes, red eyes, stare from the darkness in front of you down the tunnel. What do you guys do?
Red eyes.
Red
Must
eyes.
be
Yeah.
friendly.
2 seconds.
Red!
Just need to grab a charger real quick. 2 seconds. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to. Just need to grab something real quick. But yes, red
Alright.
eyes.
Yeah, we're a little bit busy as well. Well, not
Oh,
busy.
that's right.
Just talking to Doug a sec as well.
That's all right.
Red eye.
Red eyes. Yep.
I'm gonna approach super quick. I don't know what it is. It's obviously friendly.
Red like us, not blue.
Red scales, not blue scales. I smell a scent of treasure on you.
No treasure.
Are you not faithful minions of the Dragon Queen? It is not too late to let go of your greed. Leave behind what you have stolen and pray for forgiveness at the shrine.
And you see like a crack illuminating a streak of red light towards the right tunnel.
Well,
Pray, pray, pray. I'm gonna sort of like grab my cloak of the bat and just have it wafting behind me as I run and skip towards the altar. Let's go pray. I'm not gonna drop any of my treasure. I'm just gonna run over to it, pretending I'm a bat.
As you run deep in the tunnel, a small figure grows larger and larger. I need you to do a Constitution saving throw for me, please. And this figure grows from 2 feet to 4 feet to 6 feet to 20 feet and is blocking the entire tunnel as these red eyes stare down at you.
Can I do my wand of wonder at it?
You certainly can, yep. At this point, I need all of you to do a Constitution saving throw as well, please, whilst you're getting that up.
22.
Meepo, you have advantage, by the way.
Ooh. Never mind.
I do. I've cast Detect Thoughts on the big thing with red eyes.
Okay. You hear the voice in your head going, "Please don't kill me, please don't kill me."
Please don't kill me. Please don't.
Yep, I need a Constitution saving throw from Mug and Taklak as well, please.
Well, Constitution.
Yeah.
Constitution, please, yep. Ah,
Woo!
that's a 21. So, you know, Taklak, that this is a type of hallucinogenic gas in these tunnels. And you just look around, it doesn't really faze you. You've dabbled with gas before, like as a side hobby. This is a little bit stronger than what
Obviously.
Meepo's used to, because you just see his eyes are just heavily diluted, like his entire pupils. It's just like iris is just filled, the entire eyeball.
Spaced out, man.
Yeah, Yappa is
God.
like staring at this tiny little 2 feet gold, like tall kobold that looks extremely malformed and like a sickly shade of green.
Like,
It
go
looks like it's
over
been
to
in the
him
gas
and,
stripping balls for far too long.
like,
And
realize how much he's affected and
Mug is just
grab him.
stroking his flail.
grab both their hands and just like drag them along with me then.
Yeah. You have
Come
to
on.
convince Yappa though he's afraid of this figure in front of him, this monstrous figure. Very confused by the thoughts, but that's probably he thinks it's a trick. It's a challenge set from the old ones.
It's okay, Yappa, come on. Come on.
Since I can like telepathically speak to anything within 30 feet, since I've read its thoughts, can I also like send it a message saying kill, 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 kill?
Yes, you hear screaming back.
Yes, 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 kill. I'm gonna start yipping.
Yep, okay. Come on.
He's just loudly point blank 5 feet in front of this thing, just yapping at it full volume, like barking at him like a dog.
I just
Still with my cloak
sigh.
out like a bat behind me, like flapping wings.
Don't know what to do with this.
You can forcibly
Don't
try
know
and
what
drag
to
him
do
away
with it
from
then.
this other like, sickly kobold.
Huh?
You can forcibly drag him away if you want.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, you can.
let's-
Is Yappa going to contest or?
I don't think I'm in the right mind to contest, am I? I'm just like running around in circles following.
Yeah, it'll be an athletic check in that case for me, and it's not going to be a very high DC.
For me?
Yes, please. It's fine. The DC was like 5. He's not exactly like in his right state of mind. Yappa, you feel this rushing sensation as you've been like moved by the will of the gods as you emerge out the tunnel. Did you guys go down the tunnel that the voice beckoned you to repent at the shrine, or were you going to go for a different tunnel?
Should we just go through a different one instead of towards the shrine?
Sure. Yeah.
You do find 2 tunnels. There's one to the left and one down the middle. Which one are you guys going to go for?
Alice, you're the only one who's sort of like seeing straight at the moment.
You get
Yeah.
I was.
I like Taklak should pick.
What came to mind was left. So
Left it is.
I'm gonna say
Left.
left.
Okay, so you're going to the portal room.
The what?
Portal.
This chamber has been carved into the shape of a prism with 18 walls. The energies that permeate it are tangible, and it was clearly built to serve some sort of magical purpose. 2 concrete stone rings are embedded into the floor, forming a gigantic dial 10 feet across. Numerous arcane sigils have been inscribed onto both rings.
Can we move them at all?
Yeah, you can. If you do an Arcana check, you might be able to figure out what the alignments you need for it is.
14.
14. Anyone else? Oh, actually, 14 is enough. Depending which symbols you click into positions, you will go to a different location. So symbol 1 resembles a circle dotted with many tiny circles. If activated, it transports any creature within the dial to the moon in vacuum next to a populated beholder hive.
A
Luckily,
beholder
another
hive.
teleportation circle
Jesus.
exists there and provides a way back for those who have survived 6 rounds on the moon in the vacuum next to a populated beholder hive. So you probably don't want that symbol locked in.
No.
Symbol 2 depicts a ziggurat and a face with squiggly lines coming out of his chin. If activated, it transports any creature within the circle to a Mind Flayer city. The Dragon Queen has done business with the Elder Brains before, and is respected here. You could potentially persuade these people to get out, or, well, you don't know. You guys haven't really dealt with mind flayers before. You never know what can happen in here. And symbol 3 consists of 9 concentric circles. If activated, you reckon there'll be some sort of summoning spell.
Okay, I'm gonna convey that information back, but I claim it's the great old one that told me. Great old one. He tells me secrets, so I'm gonna point to each symbol and say what they mean.
Yep. And can I get a perception check from everyone as well? Oh, who has, what's the highest passive perception here?
I've got 10.
I've got 13.
11.
Anything higher than 13? Probably
13
not.
as well.
Okay, no worries. What do you guys want to do? There's 2 tunnels coming off here. 1 tunnel going back. What would you guys like to do?
Is there a way we can perception check the thing that our passive perception isn't allowing us to see?
No. Nope.
No.
Unless you look for anything specific.
No. Unless anyone wants to create one of the portals somewhere.
No, thank you.
Meepo's like slowly moving towards the one that would send him to the moon.
Are they all
Hey,
closed?
So dark and quiet. Well, it's like a giant ring on the floor. It would take a bit of
I was picturing like Stargate.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a Stargate on the floor. You have to like twist the ring into the locking
right.
mechanism and press a button.
Is anyone standing in a ring?
Not me.
Not anymore.
It's like the second I told everyone what they are, they're like, oh, it's another
Everyone
way.
popped off immediately.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Alright, shall we move on to the next room then?
Which way are you going? Up or to the right or back down? Remember, you could get more treasure if you keep going on the same tier, or you can progress deeper into the dungeon.
I am happy to follow.
Deeper into the dungeon.
Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go deeper.
Okay. You can't have a classic dungeon without a good old lava river, right?
Uh-oh.
Flickering red light illuminates the cavern. Flowing through is a 15-foot wide river of molten lava. A small pier made of obsidian has been built on its shore. But the magical obsidian boat that the Dragon Queen usually provides for her visitors is nowhere to be seen, perhaps moored on the other side of the river. Next to the pier stands one of the lair's speaking stones. Lava exits this cavern and continues to flow through a tunnel. There are no banks to walk along.
How do we...
Can we investigate the speaking stone?
Yeah. You do an investigation check for me, please.
Yeah. Distinctly mediocre rolls coming out from me tonight.
You tap it and you definitely hear static noises, so you reckon the stone does, it still works. You don't know what the command word is to activate it, though.
Yeah. Does anybody know this, the command word for the talkie box?
Can I go up to it and see if the great old one's going to tell me what the word is? Do you want me to roll anything for that, Max?
And I just go over and
what
just
was the
say,
check, sorry?
Hello?
I'm gonna go over to it and see if the Great Old One's gonna tell me what the magic word is.
You can do a religion check for me, please.
Just say hello down it.
Oh, so close. You don't hear a voice back, I'm afraid.
Mm-hmm. Great Old One, he doesn't know either. Or is he keeping it from me?
What do you guys want to do? You can try and scale the walls down the river. You can double back, or you can try and
I
guess.
cannot scale the walls because I know that I will just fall in.
Can we see across to the other side?
Yeah, you reckon you'll be like a 15-minute like climb if you do go for it.
Do we see anything on the other side that'll help us cross?
Nope. Like the description says, usually there's a boat here that the salamanders would use as a ferry boat backwards and forwards, but it's nowhere to be seen.
Let's say, can you send the boat, please, into the talkie box, the sending stone?
Just static.
Static. Nothing.
I don't know if it has anything that'll help, but can I wonder it?
Yes, you can.
72. What's that? I cast Fireball at this.
Cool. Is anyone near the obsidian shard?
I think Meepo was.
I was when I said hello into it.
Yeah. Mug and Meepo need to do a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
Do.
Oh, Meepo fails, so Mug takes half damage and Meepo takes full damage.
How much damage? God.
Say, Fireball's 8d6, isn't it?
Yep.
Well,
Just kicked me out.
31. Okay, well, Meepo's unconscious.
Shit.
You say
He only
half
had-
damage.
He only
The
had
half
9
damage
HP
rounded
anyway.
up.
Yeah.
Down. Takes 16.
So yeah, Meepo just goes, like, literally just erupts and flies, just smouldering, still on fire on the floor.
Face down in the dirt.
I'm just gonna kick him into the lava.
Bye.
What good's a kobold who can't take fire?
Let's turn around.
And that's the end of this adventure. Is he playing dead or what's going on? I'm going to poke him a little bit.
Yeah, you can do a medicine check. I need you to make a death saving throw for me, please. Hatred. Like, he's poking at her, exposed bit of nerve.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh my god.
One fail.
yeah.
Anyone
else want to check on
wanna
Meepo?
try?
What? Should I just medicine check him?
Yeah. 8. When
Okay.
you, if they roll under 10 again here, GM roll me the death saving throw.
How do I GM roll?
Oh, fuck.
Slash GM roll. Can you slash GM roll and then a death saving throw for me, please?
Slash GM. Is it one word?
Slash GM roll space, yeah. All one word for the GM roll bit. So only us two will get to see this. Okay. You see Meepo twitch violently on the floor as he poked the exact same spot Yappa poked.
Taklak, you shake.
Medicine?
Yep.
Yeah.
I just started typing roll. No, I want to do.
Oh. Oh god.
Okay.
Meepo starts breathing again.
We did it!
He's still passed
We
out though.
saved him! All of us!
Uh-huh.
Meepo, the stone attacked you.
Meepo? You okay?
Meepo's eyes open. He says, "When you die, there's nothing." And that's all he says.
Oh.
I don't have any potions or anything.
I don't know. Have you guys checked your pockets?
I'm too afraid to go in my pockets after squashing.
I don't in my inventory, but are you saying that I might have picked something up on the way?
I
Should
may
I have a
have
little
forgotten
rummage?
to mention that everyone starts with a potion of greater healing.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, I forgot to mention at the start of the campaign, but
Why
you
would
have
we
a
have
potion
known
of
that
greater healing.
anyway?
Let's get the one out of Meepo's out of Meepo's
Yes, as well.
pocket. I use it on him.
Chug it.
Yep.
Pour it on his head.
It's 4d4 plus 4 hit points
Oh.
as the red liquid glimmers down its throat.
Red is good.
Okay, 14.
Very nice.
Oh my god.
I might drink mine.
Just because it tastes good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Meepo
4d4.
springs back
4d4
up.
plus 4.
4d,
you get an extra-
4d4 plus 4.
Yeah, you get an extra
So
plus
just
4.
roll
right?
5 then. No.
No, because it's always gonna have a 4 on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could get 8 altogether.
Nope, so you get 12.
Well,
Nice little
Yeah.
12 there.
Yeah, 12. I don't know whether to drink mine as well.
very sore off fire.
I'm on half health. And got 15 out of 32.
What do you guys
I'll
do?
save it. Save it.
Okay.
Come on, let's turn around.
Your obsidian,
Let's
however,
go
seems
away from
unharmed.
lava.
You giving up on guessing then?
Well, I'm not gonna guess.
I'm
I'm
gonna
done.
whisper into the stone.
Redscales rule.
The old one
Oh.
whispers in your mind saying, the password is a word you've heard before.
There's a word we've heard before.
Treasure!
Candle.
Oops.
Queen.
Nope.
Dragon Queen.
Nope.
Think of any.
You've heard it many times in this adventure.
Oh, Christ.
Kobold!
Nope.
Treasure.
Nope.
Steel.
Not treasure. Nope. Not steel.
Magic.
Oh,
Check. Dungeon.
Nope.
Meepo.
Nose.
Beefo.
As
nose.
amazing as that would be, it's not Beepo, sadly.
Oh.
Portal.
Nope.
Vault.
Nope.
Vault 17.
Nope. You guys are gonna kick yourselves once you figure it
Is
out,
it-
though.
Tiamat's real name. That's.
I have not said that very often this campaign, so no, I wouldn't be that.
Scales. Blue.
No.
Yeah.
A boat emerges from the river.
Ah!
Yep.
Yep, yep. When you say yep, the boat goes down and back up again.
Okay, get in the boat.
Yeah, you get in the boat.
After you.
No!
Yeah,
I'm going to jump in the
buddy.
boat.
There is a little 5-foot gap, so you would have to do an athletics or acrobatics check. It's not very difficult. DC is 8 to get into the boat, but you never know. You might roll a 1.
With the way I've been
Oh my
rolling.
God. Oh my god!
Can I-
Yappa being ecstatic, seeing
Can
the
I notice
boat
that I'm
emerge.
not going to make it and use my cloak of the bat to turn myself into a bat?
But
Do a dexterity saving throw. DC is 12 to see if you have the reaction speed.
Yeah.
My God.
I'm now a little flapping bat.
God, imagine if
blue
that's the
bat.
character right at the end, like that, just literally just nosedives into lava.
yeah, I'm gonna.
From
jump
what everyone else
across
can
as well.
see, I've nosedived into lava and just emerged as a blue bat.
He's dead.
Out the back, can you try and bring it close? Can you try and bring the boat closer to us so that we can all get in?
No.
Obsidian's far too heavy, sadly.
I'm gonna jump in.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Is it acrobatics?
I'll do the
Acrobatics
same.
or athletics.
Hey,
I'm going for athletics. Then.
Whoa!
these rolls, man.
Is Mug doing a backflip on the way in?
Yeah.
Oh,
course,
you're
right.
fine. DC was 8. Is not a difficult jump, but you could slip
Good.
like Yappa did.
Phew.
Alright, you're all on the boat, and you head down
Go boat.
towards the big pile. It's a 15-minute boat ride. It's nice and cozy. It's really warm,
I'm
believe it or
gonna
not.
really fight the edge to say.
Oh,
roll a d20.
that's a wisdom
Constitution.
saving throw. That's a wisdom saving throw right there.
No Constitution saving throw.
No, wisdom saving throw. See if you hold in the urge. DC is 3. You
Fine.
hold the urge. It's just 15 minutes of heavy Mug breathing the entire time. And you eventually enter the cavern, referred to as the Big Pile, which is the Dragon's Queen's sanctum.
It's just a toilet.
That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Veins of glowing crystal crisscross the walls and ceiling of this enormous cavern. Their soft light bounces off the faces of millions upon millions of coins of every kind. Gold, silver, and copper pieces cover the entire floor, forming hills and mountains of treasure. Amid the coins lie glittering gems, as well as chests shimmering with magical aura. You can already hear the loud yapping of filthy blue scales beyond the first mountain of coins.
I'm gonna
I'm
start
not-
yapping.
Yeah, and I think because of timing, we're not going to do the massive fight at the end because it's got an arcane cannon, a cleric of Tiamat, an animated shield of sliding.
Holy
And
shit.
Shield sliding.
he has a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. It's 5 pages of combat.
Who is it? Who is this?
What the
Evil
the sanctum
Blue.
fight? Yeah, blue scale stuff. There's a lot of magical stuff in here you could use.
Oh, no.
All right. So next time, in the classic one-shot way, it's going to be a two-shot.
Yeah.
No. What I'm going
always.
to do is there is a special ending here if the time
Oh.
runs out,
Oh,
which is you guys hear a flapping in the distance
Oh no.
as the Dragon Queen enters the sanctum to return.
I am gonna throw everything out of my pockets into the lava.
No, fuck you, nope.
Is everyone going to join him?
Yeah,
I'm
whatever.
really the same. Throw all the magic items into lava.
I'm gonna throw some
Yeah.
in the direction of the blue guys as well.
I need
If we're in like,
thieves.
if we're in the big pile and there's like gold everywhere, I'm gonna try and like throw it on the floor and kick the gold over it to like cover it.
Yep, so you throw all your treasure away. Yep, mug.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so
Yeah.
is that what do you throw away? Not keep track.
Just literally just the ring of telekinesis. I didn't have much treasure. Oh, and my gold, my little sack of like 60 gold pieces.
Ah, well remembered. And I need a dex save from everyone to see how quick they can dump their shit and hide it.
I'm gonna set off the marble elephant as I throw it towards the blue guys.
Where is he?
Apparently, I'm doing this a coin at a time.
Is it the big dragon?
Yeah, the Dragon Queen Tiamat has returned.
I need a dex.
Can we see her?
Oh yeah, you can hear the wings flapping. You know the
Can
sound
I
of your
see
master.
her?
Can I also
yes.
cast invisibility on myself at the same time instead of throwing
you
my stuff
can.
away? I'm gonna cast invisibility, then put my stuff away. Get me?
I throw
Oh.
red paint over the invisible. Yapper.
Fairy fire him.
Can I use my arrow? Can I use one of my arrows of slaying against her?
Oh, sacrilege!
Oh, already could.
It's
Make
a
an attack
bad
roll.
idea. This
You
is
can
a
make an
bad
attack.
idea.
You can make an
Do it,
attack
do it,
roll
do
if you
it.
want.
I'm gonna get my cobbler's tools out.
Do you just do it like a normal longbow attack?
Yeah.
Just before this goes off, I'm casting invisibility on myself and going back to the boat.
I'm gonna say yep.
The second I see that arrow go, I'm just saying.
Did I got 2 arrows, right?
Yeah.
So that I guess that one missed.
And
Yeah.
that one missed. Yep. You can do
Yeah.
another shot.
Oh my god. That's not hit. I bet that hasn't.
Well, this one is using a red adult dragon stats, not the actual Tiamat stats. Have a look. Because it might be armor class is 19. It hits.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Oh god.
And I failed the Constitution saving throw, so I need you to roll 10 piercing damage for me, please.
Oh my god. Not a lot.
As the rest of the group sees Tack like knock an arrow, launch one, and a second one, you hear a howling screech of pain from
I'm yipping.
your
This boat is
master.
going.
Do you yip?
I yip.
The boat
And
sinks.
And the yapper sinks into the lava unless he does something. As the master sweeps across the blue scales, fire of rage bursting across the mountains of gold.
I'm gonna cast grovel, cower, and beg.
Yeah, me too.
And that's where we will end Rise of the Redscales. We'll see what happens to an intrepid kobold adventurers next time.
Oh god.
Next time when we all join in for an adventure of the Dragon Queen's barbecue.
Yeah, I think if there's a next time, we're just gonna be dead in 2 seconds, right?
That was a
Well-
nice alternate version of Dragon Heist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beam, 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 beam.
Also, just as an FYI, because we did that and you guys did make it to the end, I am going to be running Rise of Tiamat, and I am going to make all 4 of your characters canon in the campaign.
Yes.
Yes.
For better or for
Meepo,
worse.
the depressed kobold.
You never know. You might have survived the occasion. Depends on your groveling, of course. The quality of your groveling and cowering.
So
Well, cheers for
funny.
doing that, Max.
Yeah, that was
It
a lot
was
of fun.
really
That's awesome.
fun.
Hope you had a good birthday.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, it was fun. I know it's a bit of a scuffed one because there was no battle maps or anything, but it seemed like a
It was
really
fun
interesting
though.
No,
premise.
so
Nah,
good.
no
Yeah, it
worries.
was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm slowly converting you guys to the goblin/kobold race is best.
Play a bugbear. What are you talking about? What
Yeah.
goblinoid?
Kobold though, is it?
Uh,
It's not a kobold.
I did a
though, is it?
kobold in the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
right,
6
okay.
shot, sorry.
You had the
Six shot.
6-shot.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
you
in
got
that
Thanks to
one.
so
Beauty, I was a
6-shot.
kobold monk.
Yeah, that was Rise of the Redscales. That is a PDF that is available on free on DM's Guild. It's got
Oh,
very
nice.
good reviews,
Nice.
and yeah, there's a bunch, and I mean a lot of magic items you can get in that, so you can mess about and play with.
Awesome.
I will mention as plug it. Majority are here. Do you know the crit roll video I linked? The
The space one.
yeah, space one. So I'm tempted to pick up the books to run a mothership RPG. So it's different set of rules, but it is an RPG. Like it's the same as D&D, but slightly
Yeah.
different rules in terms of stats and what roles mean and what kind of actions you take and stuff. But it's all generally the same thing. Anyway, I'm tempted to pick one of those up and one of the stories. And if people are interested, I can run one of those
Yeah, definitely.
with everyone.
It'll be a nice change of pace, to be honest. to get something a little bit different.
Yeah.
The thing is, think like Alien. Alien is the best basis to think about from. You're like isolated on a ship in
Oh,
space,
That's
and
my
there is
jam.
an entity or a situation that you guys have to deal.
It seemed
And
a bit
definitely
like
for it.
Alien and The Thing rolled into one.
so from that one, the Johnson Corp one, it's because she rolled in a shit ton of 80s horror movie references. Because if you watch it to the end as well, massive spoiler, by the way, Planet of the Apes reference at the very end.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
I did watch it to the end, yeah.
Yeah. I really want to run that. I think it'd be really cool to do sort of an 80s style as well, like 80s style sci-fi movie kind of thing.
That actually
yeah.
sounds really interesting.
If people are
Yeah.
interested, I'll look into the books a bit more and I'll pick it up because I believe you can get the PDFs for a donation. So I'm tempted to donate like a tenner.
Oh, nice.
Get
Ooh,
the book.
tempting, yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm interested in that. I went to watch Aliens for its 20th anniversary yesterday in the cinema. It's
Oh,
great.
nice.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll sort. There is an alien specific RPG as well, but
It's
I don't
nah,
think.
it's not very good.
So I don't think I'll need to use that part.
Yeah,
Yeah, if
right,
you're
that
interested, I
was awesome.
believe is called Mothership RPG, sci-fi horror,
Cool.
Yeah,
and you can buy the
I'll,
player's survival guide, and you can do this. And yeah, there are 4 roles: it's scientist, teamster, android, and marine.
ooh, so it's literally aliens.
Yeah.
Cool.
Be
On
sharp.
that note, I'm going to jump off for the night and close off the stream and the recording, all that stuff. And is it too soon to say Mad Mage next week, or is it?
Mad Mage is on next. I was
Yeah.
always planning for it to be a week gap because I assumed Icewind Dale was this week, but obviously things came up.
Yeah, understandable. Yeah, I'll hope you had fun, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Yeah, see you next week.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Bye.
Bye.
There we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the one shot. We pop this on YouTube at some point. I hope you had fun. Definitely fun playing Kobolds. And yeah, we'll catch you guys Wednesday before Curse of Strahd. Right, in a bit, guys. Bye.
to break their spine and reclaim what once was mine. Those cravens backstabbed me, deceived me. Never shall I tolerate their crimes again. Now let the hunt begin. Oh, 7,000 souls scared and daunted, such a tale of woe. Not too long ago, this village was a golden scene of hope. Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace. Restore our Gloria to live forever. Bring down the dark regime. I know how to unleash eternal power. Lead us to order. I am the light bringer. Fellow warriors, I ask you, should my campaign come to an end? There's way more to avenge. Oh, 15 million souls living in this realm without much hope. Not too long ago, this kingdom was a golden state of hope. Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace. Restore our Gloria to live forever. Bring down the dark regime. I know how to unleash eternal power.